It's the Bob and Tom Show. Well, the church burned down and no one knew what Pentecost Baptist was going to do. The Sunday brimstone got so dadgum hot it burned up a church bus in the parking lot. In a panic, the Reverend Dr. White called up an ex-member that hadn't lived right. He owned Joe's beer joint right across the fence. It's the same Joe's he'd preached against. He said, I don't really want to be a hypocrite. I got a Sunday school class about to have fits. We're all excited about Revival Week and been moved by the Spirit, so to speak. With all the souls we saved and money we spent, we thought God told us to sell that tent. I got a famous evangelist supposed to come and done run out of chairs. Will you loan us some? Joe says, hell, you can just use the whole dang place. Ain't nine on the jukebox. Amazing Grace, I ain't supposed to be open because of them blue laws, but we'll open tonight if it's all right with y'all. Preacher said, well, I reckon that'd be okay. The good Lord works in mysterious ways. He's going to talk about Joshua, Judges, and Ruth, and I reckon I could do it from the DJ booth. At the First Baptist Bar and Grill. It's the only church in the Bible Belt that smells like a whiskey still. When the sinners finish one more round, we'll have dinner on the ground and go inside and hell pray we don't get killed. The evangelist came with a well-dressed choir. They showed up around happy hour, looked around the joint and didn't take it real well. Said the white ministry has gone to hell. Ms. Mills that taught you Sunday school and two deacons in the back room shooting pool were sharing the Lord with a Jim Beam rep who was teaching Ms. Mills some line dance steps. Reverend White was reading from the book of Luke to a tall drunk trucker about to puke. He had John 3:16 memorized, trying to dry his ass out to get him baptized. The evangelist yelled about the lights in the beer. Said, White, you can't save any souls in here. This place ain't nothing but a den of sin. Ain't the kind of place Baptist ought to be in. Preacher said, well, we don't really need y'all here. You didn't do a very good job last year. Only saved one sinner. I was Todd McGuire's little SOB that set my church on fire. Joe's beer joint has done been revived. Only been here an hour and I done saved 5. Sure, it's got mirrors and a big dance floor, but I finally found the flock God called me for. They're at the First Baptist Bar and Grill. It's the only church in the Bible Belt that smells like a whiskey still. Not a stained glass window anywhere in sight, just a blood-stained floor and neon lights and a communion wine, and here is always chill. We're here every Sunday, we're living large, the only church with a cover charge. And if you don't like our doctrine and think we ain't devout, we'll have our bouncer throw your butt out of the First Baptist Bar and Grill.
Shut up, shut it up. I'm talking, shut up. Shut up, shutting up. What's that from, Tom?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Bugs Bunny and the Little Mobsters were.
Shut up,
shut up, shutting up.
Zip, bump, zip, bump.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Josh knows. Shut up, shutting up.
I love that.
Bugs Bunny, where they put him in the oven, blow it up. Those are cartoons.
I love cartoons.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
Willie Griswold here.
Good morning.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Ace Cosby is here. I'm Chick McGee, and it's barbecue day. Here's Tom.
Oh, we're grilling out today. Steak for breakfast, the way God intended it to be. Steak all around, except for Godwin. Right. Okay. Captain Vegan.
Oh, here you go, Tom.
Shut up, shut up.
Shut up.
Patty G, by the way, I don't know if I told you this. The Pat Godwin Open Bar Comedy Special is available on some computer devices on the YouTube channel, right, Pat?
Yeah, they're streaming, yeah.
It's called Repeat After Me.
I think you might have mentioned.
Okay, sorry. Didn't we?
No. It's well deserved to be promoted.
People are listening to this show all over the world, which is really unusual, and we certainly appreciate it. And I want to say a special hello to John, who took the time and trouble to write us. He happens to currently be in the United Kingdom.
Is he a John or?
No, his name is John.
He's not a customer of a prostitute.
Oh, geez.
Well, we don't know that, but his name is John.
Well, now that you've potentially slandered the man.
him, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with seeing a prostitute.
I had a question. I didn't say he was. I said, is it?
Well, that's the
Your
old,
Honor.
That's the old question you can't ask in a courtroom.
Well, what's
so how long have you been soliciting prostitutes, as opposed to have you been?
No, are you a client of a prostitute? Clear yes or no.
And how long is this whoremonger, or what does this whoremonger want?
So anyway, he's in the UK.
Oh God, he was. He just wanted to hear a song from Tim Wilson.
Wow, he can crap in one hand and one
dedicated to some very great men and women. I don't want to say who they are now, because now they'll all be accused of soliciting prostitutes.
You're telling me nobody in the RAF got a whore?
Yeah.
I think they invented it.
Did they really?
I think so.
You're saying the fellas can't have fun anymore? They can't have a good time with
We're
the
not
gal
going to go
anymore?
out with the fellas and get laid? Is that what you're saying?
World's oldest
They go to war, but they can't get laid.
Yeah, they can find, you've got to find the round-heeled girls that don't charge.
Well, and our fun has come to a screeching halt with the turmoil.
Is the old phrase. Yeah, look, you pay one way or the other.
Yeah, I promise to take you back to the States, honey. Yeah, okay.
Does that go through your mind when you see something like a phrase like round-heeled, which you've been riding for the past year? Is that so? Oh, that'll be pretentious. I'll use that.
Not pretentious. No, it's just of a certain time and place.
Not pretentious, but a certain time and place.
Yeah, it sucks.
Pretentious?
Moi?
Anyway, John, you heard your song. Go back to whoring.
John, you have my most sincere apologies.
I didn't interrupt you.
Go ahead, sue us.
By the way, John,
See if we don't have a team of lawyers out of New York City. They're ready to toast your ass, John.
You're getting lied, John.
You're bringing British lawyers over here.
You limey prick.
Last time that happened, the French got involved. We caused some freedom over here, pal.
Our lawyers will kick your barristers' asses.
yeah, they don't wear the funny wigs over here.
Yeah. We get down to it.
All right.
We spend our money on suits.
I want to also say to John, you're wrong, John. He says that Roger Moore is the best of the James Bonds. Oh, God, you couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, that's his opinion.
Roger Moore comes in a distant fifth.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah, in the UK and America, we all know it's Sean Connery.
It was a different time. It was
it was a time of
it was the 80s. It was
of terrible James Bond movies is what it was a time of.
It was Village People.
Jaws, that cartoon of an enemy. I want Goldfinger, someone believable, or Dr. No, the great Joseph Wiseman.
In what's the latest one with Daniel Craig? There's some guy called The Eye.
I haven't even seen
Have
it
you
yet.
seen this?
That's Spectre, maybe?
Well, that was a rough one.
I don't know who it is, but there's all of a sudden, we don't want to get caught by that guy. And then he comes to the camera and just puts this eye up in front. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Just stupid.
They're taking themselves too seriously now. There was a sweet spot that Sean Connery occupied. But in any event, John, I'm sorry about the prostitution stuff. But, thanks for the request. Now, what time is it in the UK? It's
noon.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah,
you guys know what time it is.
It is noon.
Worldwide.
It's noon,
Yesterday we heard from Budapest, and it is Pest. How do we know that, Josh?
Because somebody from there verified it.
That's how Sean Connery says it.
Yeah.
It is how he says it. Yeah, right.
Nice.
Doesn't he say everything that way, though?
Pretty much.
Okay, Scott, let's sing for Budapest.
Maybe we should try to find out who's the farthest away listening right now. Like, what do we got? Hungary?
Australia's
and
pretty
England?
far.
New Zealand?
Mentally, it's me.
Well, I don't know. We could fight.
This is Josh's brain right now.
Okay, sorry. So sorry. What's coming up in sports?
We got a delay in the Tyson, which Paul is it? Jake Paul? There might be a delay in that fight. Well, there is going to be a delay.
Is this because of the thing on the airplane?
He had that ulcer attack, and there was bleeding, I guess, and it was a lot, as these things go, it was a lot serious than we were let on. And Netflix has announced that they're hoping for the fourth quarter to get this fight underway. So
Or
no
is
more
this an easy way for Mike to get out?
July 20th.
I don't think Mike wants to get out of it.
Well, that was the thinking, but maybe Mike's had it. I don't know.
He's not going to walk away from a big payday.
Well, so far he is.
Yeah.
How old is he again?
56 or 7.
57. I think.
57, according to this.
I don't think any 57-year-old needs to have an excuse why he doesn't want to fight a 29-year-old, but I think that's fine.
Can he just go, I don't want to do this?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
But I mean, Mike Tyson.
I still think he's the front runner by a lot.
Mike Tyson
do
was
as
the
well.
greatest in the world.
I agree. I wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson. I do think that he's the front runner. But again, he's 50s. I don't think that he needs an excuse if he doesn't want to fight a child.
Yeah, I think he wants to. I think.
I don't want to fight a child.
Yeah.
This guy's.
What? I'll take on an 11-year-old 5-year-old. I'll beat his ass.
This guy's he's got an influencer, therefore I want him to be beaten to a pulp, if not dead.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of influencers. It's a stupid thing.
A little edgy, Tom.
That's what I'd like.
There's some good ones out there.
And this isn't a real fight. It's a stunt. This is not. He's not a boxer sanctioned by any organization.
You don't care for influencers on the internet?
No.
Well, tell him again about Pat Godwin's show on YouTube.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're saying
That's what an influencer does. Yes.
You think you're an influencer there,
Tom,
Captain?
you are an influencer.
All I know is if I worked for the IRS and someone wrote occupation influencer, I'd audit them.
You know,
that's all I'm saying.
A lot of money.
Still don't know for sure what I put on my income tax return. I forgot.
Entertainer.
No, Josh, you would know because you don't fill them out, right?
I absolutely do. I do all my, because I don't want the hassle. I don't want to deal with them.
Do you put a writer or don't you? Are you the comedian?
No, I think it's radio personality and comedian on the other stuff.
Are you the comedian who told me you put writer down because you on one of the dating services because you don't want to let them know you're a comedian?
No.
Oh.
I've never used the dating services.
Oh, okay.
I wonder who that was.
Oh.
Not bad, though.
Yeah, writer. Yeah.
Don't you put porn star?
Yeah, I'll put porn star.
Pizza eater, porn star.
I put Satisfier in my.
Do you really?
Oh, that's very good.
What would happen if you put on your income tax return thorough and generous lover for occupation?
I'll ask.
Do you think
Next
they
time
even look?
Oh, they probably do.
Yeah, they look.
I would imagine that the men and women that do that get pretty bored. So if they see anything kind of entertaining, look at this guy.
That would be funny. They'd be oh my gosh,
that'd
this
be
is
a red
funny.
flag.
You
I
think
think, if you're
humor
making
can
jokes
get you out of anything?
No, I just think it might make their day
Yes,
to a
you do.
degree.
They are bored.
Were you in trouble one time
less of them.
with Willie's grandma and grandpa? Were you in trouble with them at one time and you made your dad laugh and all was forgiven? I'm guessing that happened.
Of course.
All right.
Now, we have a lot to get to today in sports, including the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Yes, what else? We got a baseball player gambling on baseball, gambling on his team. It could be a lifetime ban. Here we go.
Evil, immoral person. What a terrible thing to do.
My only problem is he plays for the Padres, was playing for the Pirates when he evidently made the mistake of gambling on the Pirates. But his name is giving me trouble. I believe his last name is Marcano, but his first name is... pencil and paper.
Okay.
First name is Tucupita.
Tucupito?
Tucupita?
Krzyzewski?
Could be Krzyzewski. I'm not sure.
That'd be hot sauce.
And the interpreter for Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Oh.
That doesn't work.
What a mess that continues to be. Ipe Muzahara is going to plead guilty today. Evidently, he stole. Remember, we heard 1 million, then we heard 3 million.
How much is it now?
$17 million is what he stole. And Shohei, Tom, had no idea.
And didn't he lose it all? Isn't that the big problem?
Yes.
If he'd won. Hey.
There was a recording of him talking to the facility where he was placing his bets, and he said, yeah, I lost again, but it's not like I can't afford it. He'll never miss it.
He'll never miss it.
Yeah.
So how much does he have left? Does he has a lot of money left, right?
What's in his bank account?
Yeah,
Or Shohei?
Shohei.
Oh, Shohei, yeah. He's fine.
okay,
yeah,
right?
He's
All right.
gonna
He'll be okay. But
he gets $70 million a year for the rest
Oh,
of
my
our
God.
lives. Something like that.
this other guy, yikes.
That'd be hard to pay that back.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be doing some hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that going to entail?
Probably go to prison.
Probably a hard cellmate.
Is that right?
Briefly.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here.
Time now to-
Does this feel swollen to you?
Time now to check in with Chick McGee at home, relaxing, feeling good about life, and feeling totally secure because...
There in my blanket, covered by dogs. It's the Simply Safe, do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. That's the way I keep my compound safe and secure, and I have peace of mind. Simply Safe home security helps keep the compound safe every day. Multi-camera shoot inside and out with high-definition cameras, sensors all around the home, glass breaks, door sensors, window sensors. You can install the system yourself. It's easy to do. I've done it. And plus, Simply Safe offers 24/7 monitoring accessible to everybody with low upfront costs and monitoring plans for less than $1 a day. And Simply Safe has given me real peace of mind, and it can for you too. Get an exclusive 20% off any new Simply Safe system. That's right, I got you a deal. I made some calls. You can sign up for Fast Protect monitoring and get 20% off. Just visit simplysafetom.com, and when you put simplysafetom.com, it helps us. simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Okay. Can you spell that guy's name again for me real quick?
T-U-C.
Okay, wait. T-U-C, right.
U-P-I.
Yep.
T-A.
And he's accused of what?
Gambling on baseball, including on his own team when he played with the Pirates.
Okay, that's pronounced Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
A little Cincinnati humor there. Coming up.
Funny, I think they would find it least humorous, I think.
Check their rolling in the Queen City.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Coming up, is there a tiger loose in Cincinnati?
We'll find out.
Holy hell.
We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You think you lost money in investing? My whole people lost money in investing. Bernie Madoff came along and set us back 10,000 years. I hate that guy so much. I hate Bernie Madoff so much. Not for what he did, because I don't care about the rich. I hope they lose their money. But no, for how he looked physically. Did he have to look so Jewish while he was doing that? He's already the image of a Jew that's in every redneck's paranoid mind's eye. Just some crook-nosed Jew on top of a pile of gold coins, swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck. Like, I'm gonna take the Gentiles' money. Like, I always trip out when I see somebody that so fully embodies a stereotype like Bernie Madoff did. Like, when you see a nerd who's actually wearing a pocket protector, like, they don't even make pocket protectors anymore. Believe me, I know. That guy had to go out and hand mold the plastic resin in his nerdy little pocket. Or when you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off and you look into the car and it is, in fact, an Asian woman, you're like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you seriously going to be Asian right now? There are people watching you. Have a little bit of self-respect and don't be Asian. Like, when I'm walking along and I see a quarter on the ground, I don't pick it up. It kills me not to. But I don't do it because there's people watching. There are people watching.
You don't want to reinforce the stereotype.
No.
That's correct. You got
man.
keep it real.
Moshe Kasher is our guest.
I live in L.A. now. I live near Hollywood. I live across the street from a 99-cent store because comedy makes dreams come true.
Yes.
Yeah, they now sell a 99-cent pregnancy test. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah. How bad does one's life have to be? Like, how far down the socioeconomic ladder do you need to flop before the 99-cent pregnancy test seems like a viable health option? The 99-cent pregnancy test, when you kinda have to know. So I bought one. Yeah.
Well, why not?
Just to see what would happen. I peed on the little stick.
And?
Turns out I have hepatitis C. I caught it from the test.
Wow, cool.
I made this crazy movie called Freddy Got Fingered, and it was, I wrote it, I directed it, and it was a really, really crazy movie, and it won the Raspberry Awards, and people said it was the worst movie ever made, and all this stuff. But that was sort of the point, was to make the craziest
worst movie.
Yeah, kind of the point of it, right? So now what's happened is, and really what's been a really exciting thing about going and doing these shows is, people are coming out to the shows. They're bringing their Freddy Got Fingered DVDs, and it's sort of turned into a bit of a cult, smash. I've gotten a call from the studio recently that said the DVDs have been selling through the roof. They've sold over 1 million units of the DVD.
And didn't I hear that you're going to do a director's cut?
I want to do a director's cut of the movie because because there are scenes that just when you edit when you do one of these commercial studio movies, especially a movie like that, they focus group it and you had to change things and tighten it all up.
Right.
So there are some crazy scenes that I'd like to get back into it, but also it's sort of just I think the irony of doing a director's cut for me personally is pretty funny.
Whenever there's a movie, there's always a porno movie that someone makes based on the title.
Yeah, it was called Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay, back to you, Tom Green.
People actually, to be honest, the things that people really like out of the movie are some of the sillier scenes, not so much the gross scenes, but people always come up to me and they say, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Which is this line from the movie. Daddy, would you like some sausage? So I sing that on stage. Come see me on tour. We'll be singing some of the hits.
Sing along. That's all right. That's your Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's my Stairway. The Bum Bum song would be my Stairway to Heaven. That went to #1 on MTV, the Bum Bum song.
When you Google Freddie Got Fingered, the first thing that comes up, the first line is Freddie Got Fingered quotes.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Yeah. And then you go to that page and the sausage.
Yeah.
The sausage organ comment is the very first line.
There's all sorts of very silly lines in the movie.
Yeah, there's a whole pile of quotes here.
Yeah, so I was in a rap group when I was in Canada when I was a teenager. That was actually...
What were they called?
We were called Organized Rhyme. We were actually had a record deal when I was 19 years old.
No kidding.
Right out of high school with A&M Records, and we had a #1 hit, in many
Canada?
markets in Canada. We were the Much Music Video Award of the Year for Best Rap Video. That was sort of the...
Is that on your website?
You can find it on there. Yeah, you can find it on there, and you can find it on YouTube. And, the thing, that was sort of my first sort of realization, hey, I want to work in show business, I was sort of like, all of a sudden I had this record, and we were touring, and we were doing radio shows, and I went and started my radio show, and right after that, and... it was initially a rap music show that I turned into a talk show, which then turned into my TV show. I've had a lot of great rappers on my website too. Like if you go on TomGreen.com, you can see me rapping with Too Short and Exhibit. There's this funny video of me rapping with Exhibit where I surprise him with this rap that's ended up on YouTube. It's got 2.5 million views now, and it's sort of funny because you see these rappers who just aren't expecting me to start rapping, and then I start rapping in their face, which is fun. So.
Canadian rap.
Canadian rap. Yeah, you can see why you haven't heard of it. Canadian rap.
Tom Green is our guest.
Get you there. We don't know.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Big day today. We got the Weber Grill fired up. We're going to have Omaha Steaks coming up later this morning.
All right. Steak for breakfast.
So we're all going to need a nap here pretty soon.
We had breakfast for dinner last night. You ever do that?
I love doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Would you have pancakes, sausage?
We had sausage, and we had avocado toast with eggs and fruit.
How about that?
Sounds very healthy. What'd you have for dinner, Pat, Mr. Vegan?
I had black beans. I had a sweet potato. I had 1 apple and water.
Nice.
All right. Wow, great.
Man.
Now, did you gassy? Does that cause you gassy?
Did you drop any of it off the
all-time high?
Drop anything off the gallows while you're reading, or
no?
Oh, okay, just asking. We'll be enjoying steak later.
What'd you have for dinner last night?
Cereal.
Going to the gallows. Is that what you call that, huh? Not dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl, but going to the gallows.
No, just gay cereal.
You had cereal last night because you didn't like what she was fixing?
No, long story. I was very busy last night.
Well, let's hear it.
Doing this and that.
No, that's all right.
I love having cereal for dinner, actually.
I know, but wasn't that what your mother would give you when
Yes.
you didn't want what she was making?
That's right. So I had cereal about every other night.
Hey, watch this. Is that when you miss her the most?
Hey, watch this.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
You know what I said this morning to Mark when we were in there? I go, I haven't even had a cardinal visit me this year yet. Because that's what they say, your loved ones come back as cardinals. Shouldn't even visit in death. It's like, come on.
Good topic. Okay.
There you go.
I heard the cardinal thing. My grandma always said butterflies. So
There was a butterfly yesterday.
Maybe my grandma was saying hello to you.
Maybe she came as a butterfly.
See, there's cardinals all around the area where I live.
I know.
And I moved back here, and I grew up hearing that too. And I was like, yeah, I think there's a sign. And someone was like, no, you moron. It's just the state bird. They're around.
But I don't have any, which is
Your mother's
weird.
over at Willie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's hanging out.
She's going to get confused. She's not going to be sure of an address.
That's true. Yeah.
I've never heard this cardinal thing.
You haven't?
Sure, that's big, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
nice. I hadn't heard the cardinal one either. I love it.
There's if you see a time on in sequence, that means they're the same, like 111 or 1111 or 123.
222.
And then if you find, I've always heard if you find a dime,
Really?
somebody's thinking about it.
So that's
I've always...
So does the 111 mean someone who is deceased is visiting you?
It's trying to get through to you. They're messing with the clock.
I like it. You happen to look when it's 4:44?
That's right.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks,
I think it's a nice thing just to think about the person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There you go. So we've turned it into a positive.
I'm sorry that I thought you knew about the cardinal thing.
I
thought
don't.
everybody knew about
No,
that.
I just am sorry that your mother, even in death, doesn't care. That's harsh. That's my take.
Christy looks out the window, it's just 7 crows.
Wow.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. Traditionally, at this point of the show now, we review some of the fun things we've learned from yesterday's show. If you'd care to join
This
us.
morning will be no exception.
All right.
Things we learned from yesterday's show brought to you this morning. This has been Chick McGee speaking. Oh, no. People are watching Pat Godwin's open bar comedy special on YouTube, and the millions of thousands of hundreds of people.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
It's called Repeat After Me. It's on the YouTube. Thank
You get 10 cents every time, don't you?
At least, yeah.
Tom went to the WNBA game, the Indiana Fever, a couple nights ago. He brought the program in that says it's the W right there in the program. Yeah. I have not heard it anywhere but you, and I've seen it in the program.
I just heard an interview with one of the heads of the league, and they're trying to rebrand it as the W.
Oh, Kathy Engelbert Humperdinck?
That almost looks like
It was a great game, and it was a day game. It was really fun.
W on the back of your computer, Chick.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what he's showing us is an advertisement. It's not a...
Uh-oh.
It's not...
Well, the league is allowed to advertise, you know.
No, that's not an advertisement for the league.
Who's it for? Who's it for?
Is it for a play?
Does it say WNBA in the ad? Or is it
funny.
like WWE? Please tell me it's not. I bet it's not the WWE.
Josh, he went in public.
Yes.
He thought he was validated. He brought it back to us.
See the basketball on the W?
But who's it for?
Cover it up.
There we go.
Liar.
He just saw a W and said, it's
Yep.
Nope, validated. I'm correct.
It's promoting the league.
I will say that as a guy with a W in my first name, it is unfair because
Bingo.
W is 3 syllables. All the other letters, only 1 syllable. W, NBA, same amount of syllables. No one, I get on my soapbox about this, nobody cares, but W should only be 1 syllable.
Well, what would it be? Duh?
I don't know. If they figured out N and M, they made something happen there. I get really fired up about it. For me to spell my name, W, it's J-O-E for a guy named Joe. That's the whole thing. For me, that's 1 letter. It's unfair. Too many syllables.
Wow, I never thought about that before.
I think about it constantly. I get really fired up about
See,
it.
I get the opposite. I think if you can't say W, you shouldn't be in broadcasting.
Oh, W?
You listen to you'll be an NPR guy can't even get it right. Come on. Saddle up. W, not
NPR people, though.
I always like that. Is it
It's their
Spanish?
second language.
Doble V? I always like that.
We could start
Doesn't that
calling
sound
you
nice?
Double
Billy.
V.
Doble V.
Double V?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oppenheimer, according to Tom, loved making drinks for his friends and smoked nonstop.
that's true.
He's a super interesting guy. He was an expert sailor. Did you know that he couldn't get his at first couldn't get his military commission because he only weighed 126 pounds and he was 6 feet tall?
Yeah, very thin guy.
Very thin.
And but
Achingly thin.
Well, when you smoke that many cigarettes, you're not very hungry.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. That's why models smoke.
And apparently he also liked to eat other things.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Very
he got
ahead of his time, that man.
Thorough.
Particularly the one side piece.
He was a champ at that? Is that what
Apparently, yeah. Interesting guy.
Eating champ.
That's right. Call you Adam because I'm about to split you. That's what he would say.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
A-T-O-M, by the way. It's not Adam. It's not Adam. It's Atom. Please.
It's Atom and Eve, not Atom and Steve. All right, Hoppy, this is real weird.
He's going to turn that W into a Y, and he's going to eat it. He's eating at the Y.
Eat it.
He's eating at the Y. Eat at the Y?
We got it.
No, you don't.
How do you know?
I absolutely know.
How do you know?
Pee out of that.
Is that all we learned in yesterday's show?
Largest collection of fossilized feces from a guy in Arizona. Two guesses where we got that story from. The first one doesn't count.
It happens to be a Guinness World Record. The guy has a poop that they've called it's called Barnum. That is what kind of loser. This guy can't possibly be married. And can you imagine? I'm going to the poop museum, honey. I'm the curator.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, you won't see me later, but there will be some papers on the table when you get home.
The museum is called the Pooseum in Williams, Arizona.
You should go at some point.
No, thanks.
Did you hear how defensive Tom was when I said
I
you don't either? You don't know.
Yeah,
he was really like, yeah. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
I got a letter.
maybe
We have to interrupt this segment.
Okay.
It would appear that John has been insulted.
Uh-oh.
Our friend in the UK.
Sorry, John.
Whatever, whore lover.
It begins with all caps. W-E-L. Well. I expect this kind of blatant hostility from Chick, but it was Josh's prostitute visiting pizza-eating pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, so he does admit that he's sort of a whoremonger then.
Then he goes after you, Christy. It's 5 hours difference in the UK right now.
Oh, because of the time change?
Is it 6 in Budapest? Is that what we learned?
Yes.
This gent is a member of the U.S. Air Force. And by the way, he said he enjoyed your special, Pat Godwin.
Tell him thank you.
It's called Repeat After Me. It's on YouTube. And even in the UK, they're watching. Isn't that nice to know?
That is very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
He's in the Air Force in England? Are we invading England? Did I miss something?
Dude, you haven't been watching the news?
No.
England is ours,
It's
like in
ours
2
now?
days.
Yeah. Check your app.
We're almost there.
Well, that's exciting.
What I like about this letter the most
Be able to go there without a passport.
is the following. This is, once again, John in the UK, a distinguished member of the United States Air Force, whose father was a Vietnam
Get on with it.
combat veteran badass, like Josh's dad, Vietnam combat. Now,
yeah, I was in Vietnam.
he ends this brilliantly. The only way to end this to get back at Chick and Josh. The only way to combat Chick and Josh's unsolicited attacks this morning has to be with an early morning edition of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
That will do it, all right.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
You love movies.
Yes, I do.
What did they call the Terminator once he retired?
What did they call the Terminator when he retired? I don't know what.
The Exterminator.
That was Ace Cosby's joke
Terminated,
of the day.
Terminated.
Yeah, but exterminator, you see, Pat, that's a double entendre of sorts.
Not really. I mean, it's a job, so he wouldn't fully be retired if he's now an exterminator. The joke has flaws. No, it doesn't. What doesn't have flaws?
What a mess.
Omaha Steaks. Make this Father's Day unforgettable with Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Order delicious gift packages starting at how much? 89 bones. That's code BTS at checkout. Satisfaction guaranteed. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Omaha Steaks. And thank you, John, in the Air Force there over in England.
And let us know the current price of a prostitute in England, would you? Thank you very much. We get back to what we learned in yesterday's show.
Mary Lou Henner can remember every day she's been alive.
Isn't that something?
What is the name of that? H-Sam? Was that
Yes.
Yes, H-Sam. Very
and
good.
they say what 60-some people in the world have it. They can remember every day of their life. This lady claims she remembers being in the womb.
Yeah, I kind of.
That one's rough.
That
I mean,
one's
that's.
What do you remember?
Yeah, that's.
Get me out
Heart
of here.
beating? I don't know.
How do they
Swimming? You'd be swimming?
How do they verify that?
You can't.
You can't.
That's the thing.
But they can verify. Well, you name a
Ask
date,
her
and
a
she can
day,
tell you
yeah.
the headline and what she was wearing, and they can verify that. So
I get that.
it's very, very interesting. What was her memory of the womb? What was it? It was
Tom loves French toast.
Yep.
I do, and we have a variation on our famous recipe.
Our famous. Don't say our.
This is
Your
various variations
pipe
of
dream.
Also,
egg in
don't
a
say
basket.
recipe.
Once again,
Toast and egg.
The variation is you make your toast, you dip the bread in, then you take the shot glass, remove the little middle thing, and then fry the egg in that with the toast. It's brilliant. I can't wait to try it this weekend.
Oh, let us know. Give us a full report on Monday.
Or don't.
Like you'd turn it down, Josh.
I don't like my French toast with egg in it. Yeah, I want them separated.
Really? So you're an
Is there egg on it?
apartheid egg eater, are you?
A bit.
You really?
Is it a dipped in egg?
The eggs Mandela.
Pat, what's that?
Is it a dipped in egg?
Yes.
Yeah, you may have me there.
Seriously, there's too much egg in your egg toast. And then, once again, Josh is the recipe. Eggs Mandela.
I don't like egg in my
where
French
we
toast.
separate the eggs.
How dare you attack me with logic?
Next time we have the Weber griddle here, I am making pancakes and
all right.
and French toast. That's right.
Yeah, that's
that'll be
another
terrific.
thing.
Yeah.
He hates waffles, but he loves pancakes. What's the difference?
I don't like the grid in the waffles.
Grid.
That's his reasoning. Greg Warren did the Warren report yesterday from his brother's house, and we all noticed that his brother's house was beautiful. And Greg verified that his brother, both his brothers, doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great report too. Thank you, Greg.
Tom was a Ms. Pac-Man savant. He was at one time the number 3 ranked Ms. Pac-Man player in the world.
That's false. But it is the only video game I've ever played. What's the best video game right now, Willie?
I don't know. A lot of people are playing like Call of Duty and Fortnite, and I play Rocket League a lot.
What's the one you play with all your buddies?
Fortnite. That's kind of, but we all started playing that during the pandemic. It was kind of the game to play then. I think now people are stopping playing that, but we just still play it together.
Kind of cool though. You get together with your friends. And
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
A lot of trash talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Would you say that
Well, you're not together though, aren't you? On the headsets or something?
You're on a headset.
Yeah.
You can still be mean though.
Yeah, but would you say that profanity has been upped due to the?
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
At my house with my son, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's his favorite? Oh, wait a minute. That's a bad question. Is there a particular? Can you?
Fortnite, like Willie said, he's doing that.
Oh, really?
And he plays with his buddies?
What curse words does he use the
All
most?
of them. I hear them all coming out of the door.
Oh, boy.
Coming through the walls.
Is he pretty good? My friends keep calling me the big pig. I could use a new guy to play with. Maybe me and Jim can make something happen.
Yeah, I'm sure he's pretty good. I don't know I don't know.
Chick and I have been playing Leisure Suit Larry Call of Booty.
Ooh,
that's been pretty fun.
That's something else.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
where you hire a prostitute.
Really?
Maybe John from England would be interested.
But he's probably good at it, after what you've said.
That would be interesting. Let's see. The song Pac-Man Fever went to number 9 on the Billboard chart.
Not high enough, if you ask me.
Remember
you like that song.
Do you remember, I know, Ace, do you remember who did that song?
I do not.
It was Buckner and Garcia, Quinn Buckner and Jerry Garcia.
Really?
Funny enough, they got
Isn't that
together
a little side project?
Got together for a little side thing.
Somewhat of a super group.
Yeah.
A lot of drums.
Man.
A lot of drums.
I love the Madagascar Penguins. Josh does not.
No.
I was very disappointed.
In all honesty, they are funny. Because they're very serious.
But we were talking about them.
In defense, they're not as funny as the Minions, though.
Boy, those are comedy, aren't they? They're making odd noises, and I
find them hilarious.
Not that one. That one says banana.
Isn't that something?
That guy.
The reason we were talking about penguins was a great story. Wedding couple, the guy knew that his bride liked penguins, so he pretended he'd lost the ring. He runs out of the church, comes back with a penguin carrying the rings. Hilarious. Our big criticism was they were all wearing tuxedos with brown shoes, but we'll let them have
Not
it.
the penguins, the people in the bridal
The people.
party.
And I thought the bride would be upset because they were distracting from her, but she apparently loved it.
Where do you get penguins that you can rent for a wedding?
She was the reason he got penguins. She loved penguins.
It's the pictures are hilarious. And the bride, I guess, smelled like fish after the honeymoon.
He did have a bucket of fish with him. That's the part that bothered me.
Hey, let me step in here and tell you about Raycon Everyday Earbuds, can I?
Sure.
All right. The same audio quality you expect from the big guys, but at half the price, that sounds really good and sounds really good. That's right. That's Raycon. And they've just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. You also get active noise cancellation, the gel tips with an ergonomic design for that perfect fit for every ear ever made, and multi-point connectivity. Now you can pair 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function. And yes, of course, they're weatherproof. We received our Raycons upgraded everyday earbuds. We love them. They're great. I got the forest green. Christy got the blush violet.
Yes, I did.
And Tom got the royal blue.
And they're great. They really have knocked it up a notch.
Raycon offers, of course, that 30-day happiness guarantee. So what indeed are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, we have sporting news. We have world records. We have a lot of exciting stuff in the news. The world's oldest cat. And
again,
a dude entering a sport that many consider just for the ladies for the Olympics.
Oh.
We'll see what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM.
Tim has his guitar out. Are you going to
See, I hate Florida.
Why?
Well,
you're from Georgia. That's why.
Georgia people hate Florida. Why? Because we grew up our whole lives wanting to go to Florida. Put a float on top of the car. Oh, my God, we're going to Florida. Drive 4 hours. Get there. Do you have a hotel room? Yeah, they're $100, unless you want to be near the water. Then they're $400. Okay? No, we don't want to be near the water. We want to sit in a hot-ass asphalt parking lot with a float on top of the car and finish up these pecan logs we got in Valdosta. So then a hurricane comes. They evacuate back to Georgia. Oh, my God, do you have a hotel room? Yeah, they're $100, unless you want to be away from the water.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
My wife listens to ASMR. I don't know if you guys know what ASMR is or stands for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And I don't know what that is either. It means whispering. That's all that is. Bob Ross, he's whispering. And he paints on the canvas, and it's all scratchy. And he takes the paintbrush and dips it into the water and hits it on the easel to beat the devil out of it. And then sometimes Bob would have his squirrel in studio, and the squirrel would be like, that's ASMR. I'm home from school, 3rd grade, just being like, I don't know why I'm so relaxed. But Bob, you're doing it right today. That's what my wife listens to every single night. Her favorite lady, she's got 3-inch fingernails, and this Wolverine woman is always just click-clacking on things with their fingernails, typing on a keyboard, and out of nowhere she'll be like, I'm gonna eat a big pickle. And I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep right now. Turn this off, I'm driving.
Now, your kids are, what, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6, okay, great.
Yeah,
She still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came up from kindergarten one day and she goes, Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls. She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date making out with some dude and she'll be like, touch my ball. Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy. Come on.
Okay. Ruth or Mary Magdalene?
Ruth. Okay, how about this? Ruth or Eve? Eve.
Buttermilk Ice Light from the Amish Brewing Company. The hand-churned buttermilk is frozen, the curds removed, put in the back of a buggy and driven around town until thawed, then returned to the farm and slowly filtered through a hand-sewn patchwork quilt, then refrozen to create the unique taste of Buttermilk Ice Light.
Okay, plain black floor-length dress or red lacy see-through teddy? Plain black floor-length dress.
When you say buttermilk, you've said it all. 99 glasses of buttermilk on the wall.
Hold it, Fritz. Fritz, move over. Let me drive the buggy.
It's okay, Graber. I took his reins away when he wasn't looking.
You're a good friend, Yoder.
The Amish Brewing Company would like to remind you, if thou hast had too much to drink, thou shalt not drive. Amish Brewing Company, Napanee, Indiana.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
Way. They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
We're talking with comedian Todd Glass.
In a relationship, women look down the road, which is positive, but some women look too far down the road. I mean, they can't just take that moment for what it is. Like, I'm at a bar, and I asked this girl to dance. You know, she's like, oh, dance? Oh, sure, I'd like to dance. And we're done dancing. Maybe you go over there, you'll buy me a drink, I'll buy you a drink. A week later, we'll start calling each other. We'll get our machines, then you'll get me, then I'll get you. Then we go out on a date, and our friends say we're perfect for each other. So we have our first kiss, then we decide we're going to get engaged. We get engaged. We have a beautiful wedding. After the wedding, we get back from our wedding. We set up an apartment together. Then we have a beautiful apartment. You get a promotion. I get a promotion. Then we buy a big house. We have a house, white picket fence, dogs, 2 kids. Everything's going good. Then you're coming home from late at work. I go, why are you coming home late at work? You go, I'm in love with my secretary. Oh, you're in love with secretary. You want me to tell the kids we're getting a divorce and they don't have a father anymore? Dance? I don't think so, you sick freak.
This is Jimmy Pardo. You are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Got a lot of info coming in about people's pets. And we're wrapping up things we learned yesterday on this morning's show.
Well, we have pet news. We have the world's oldest cat in the news today.
I took my puppy dogs. If I seem a little bit out of it, this is absolutely true. I took my puppy dogs to and they found a little thing on the monkey's throat down here, and we're getting that biopsy. So we'll see what happens.
Inside or outside?
Yeah, inside.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna
a little bit of
How old's monkey?
She's 10 and a half.
Oh.
Yeah.
On a lighter note,
Might be at the end of the road for the monkster, Tom.
No.
well, at least we know Christy's mom can take care of her.
That's right. When I make cereal, that's when I miss her most.
If you're just joining us, none of that makes sense. I apologize. One of the stories we had yesterday, I found it so odd.
I wasn't done with my pet update.
You went to the
What
vet.
pet update?
You took the dogs to the vet.
Hey, gang, loving this foobar of a show today. Just wanted to give an update of where I am.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
I was at the vet yesterday with my cat. Oh. Side note, a good prostitute isn't cheap, and a cheap prostitute isn't good.
Thank you.
Ties right in.
There you go.
Sage-like advice.
Let's see, where was I? We had the story about the couple doing the magnet fishing, and they hauled up a safe with $100,000 in cash in it.
I don't think it was a couple. I think it was a couple guys.
No, it was James Kane and Barbie Agostini.
Okay. Whoever Barbie is, you marry that woman instantaneously. If she'll go magnet fishing with you.
Magnet fishing, Barbie.
Holy
What a name.
hell.
I'll have the fettuccine Alfredo, and the lady will have the Barbie Agostini.
Get the garlic bread with that.
That'd be a pasta dish with no pasta, no sauce, and what is it called? Ozempic pill.
Yeah, but look how pink that shrimp is.
They once again found $100,000 in cash. And the police said they get to keep it. I would be no good can come from this. Don't you agree? I mean,
yeah, that seems
nothing but
I would have put it. Well, boy,
especially if they release their names.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody throws a safe with $100,000 in a lake for a good reason.
No.
Are you Bobby Langostino?
Yeah, no kidding. Don't turn around if somebody says that.
Yeah, don't start your car.
Well, but we don't know
this
how.
is Langostino.
We don't know how big the safe is. I mean,
Well, it's got $100,000.
well, that doesn't take up that much.
It was all. I heard it on.
They're all hundreds.
It was on the national news last night. I couldn't believe they had the story, and it was all hundreds.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that's a small stack then.
Sure, that's not that big a stack, yeah.
Oh, hundreds?
Yeah.
That's even more suspicious.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You ever try to break 100? It's almost impossible.
It is. I hate it when they do that.
They
Give
get
you
that,
100 at the
Sharpie
bank.
out.
Yeah.
My new favorite thing are those ATM machines. That's right, 2 M's. The ATM machines that have the you get to select the bills you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Chase does that.
Oh, that's good.
By the way, I'd like to apologize for my crusade of being anti-pretentious. I just said, have you ever tried to break 100? I'm sorry.
I know, right?
I apologize.
I love carrying hundreds.
Humbly.
In other words,
I like
so
carrying
in other words, the prostitutes, they only go in.
I think you'd have to go cash. You'd have, if you're go to a
You have to go cash?
You can't Venmo.
Although
I bet they Venmo.
and Quick Pay and
Maybe
Zelle.
we should start. How about if we start Vagmo, and it's a pay for prostitutes app that we would help you find hookers
Well, I
and
think
you can't.
I don't think you can do that legally, but
help you find them and rate
That's the only
them. I think
problem,
you're
yeah.
onto something.
Yeah, I think
The
it's-
credit card companies wouldn't be behind it, and that's who you got to get behind.
no,
well, not
but
if
you wanted
it's cash.
it's a cash
if
thing.
it's a Venmo thing.
Yeah, Vagmo. You'd have to go to a booth.
The banks and credit card companies, you don't just put cash into your phone and then it Venmos to somebody. It has to go through.
No, but we would
It goes through
handle
a
it.
bank.
We'd
It's a
have
bank.
a. We'd
They're
have
not
a
gonna allow it.
We'd have
The
a
way my
booth at the
phone
mall.
Works is I lay cash on top of my phone.
Yeah.
I come back and it's gone.
Everybody jumped on me when I suggested when I gave you guys a fact, and
You're not understanding
Calm
the
down,
concept,
buddy.
and I do mean concept,
Once
not
again,
idea.
I'd like to draw attention to the fact that Josh, not that long ago, was the freckle-faced, fresh-faced
Yes.
rookie of the show.
Oh, loved it.
Loved the show.
Dream job.
Was almost in awe of being around all of us. And now, if you some bitches don't want facts, you can kiss my ass.
I was living in a fool's paradise.
See, Josh, the way it would work is we would collect cash, and then we would do the transferring. So the prostitute
Doesn't make any sense.
Yes, the prostitute would also have to have a Vagmo app. And this is I've got this whole
Use
idea.
Louis Armstrong's face on it, maybe.
Snatchmo?
Snatchmo or Vagmo?
Well, we call Snatchmo. Well, that's even better. It gives
I
us,
don't know,
it gives it a little bit of ethnicity.
That didn't make it better.
Boy,
No.
Thanks for pulling out the magnifying glass on that one. Hey, as I was talking about pets,
Yes.
Christy had her dogs at her first wedding. Mm-hmm. That one end in divorce, of course.
And they were Afghans.
And they
Afghan
had those
hounds, yes.
hideous. I love all dogs.
Just gross.
Except the Afghan.
You don't like Afghan
Hey, who got the
hounds?
dogs?
No one does.
No.
We had 3 at the time. I got
Oh God!
You got 2?
well when we had 2 when we got married. We ended up with 3 by the time we were divorced. He took 1, I kept 2.
3 Afghan hounds. Did you lose a bet with the devil?
Moonraker, Tiffany, and Kahlua.
I'm sorry, what were their names?
Moonraker, Tiffany, and Kahlua. Kahlua and Cream because that was his registered name.
I like it.
Yeah, Kahlua was a
And
great
then we
dog.
had the story yesterday about the airline for $6,000. You and your dog could fly New York to L.A., and they filled the plane.
Yeah, one way.
Was it Bark? The name
Yeah.
of it?
Bark, yeah.
Those Afghan hounds look like Trevor Lawrence to me.
Yeah, they do.
The quarterback for the
Yeah,
Jaguars.
Very
you're
much
right.
so.
They're always like almost
Yeah,
have
the
almost
heads
have
down a
crossed
little bit.
eyes.
Yeah.
You gotta love brushing hair.
Would you like to? Would you?
How about this look? This is my Afghan hound.
Pretty good.
That's good.
Ready?
Still picture. Okay.
Yeah, 3 of those.
I did.
No waiting.
And once again, on
You can
the
pat him. No, that's okay. Thanks.
I'm good.
on the airline that was flying the dogs, the Afghan hounds were thoroughly searched by TSA. I think they were profiling. And Josh, your thoughts on profiling?
Do it. Profile away. I insist. Look.
Let's face it.
Most people agree with me.
If you don't remember anything from yesterday's show, remember this. Tom says a tail on human beings would come in handy, especially in the shower. You could pick up the soap.
That's because who's anti-monkey?
I'm not a big fan. No. Yeah.
I think we all should be.
They're too close to humans, and therefore they're real gross to me.
But you like great
because
apes. You like gorillas.
I love gorillas. Yeah.
What is it, like an eighth of a chromosome or something?
Yeah,
Not
and they
much.
are,
It's too close
real
for comfort.
creepy.
Yeah.
You just look at it, you go,
Scary
what are
gross.
you? Yeah.
I can't.
It's like
I
a
want to
mirror.
love you, and I can't.
It's like a mirror up to your dirty soul.
Do you like the
Yeah, it
Planet
is.
of the Apes movies?
I do like those, yeah, because they're the future.
They could happen.
Okay. Well,
We keep mucking around.
Dear Tom, as we wrap up this portion, This is from Aaron, Ron. It's not like you to overcomplicate things, Tom, he says, wink, wink. But you're completely overthinking the construction of the Olympic swim trial pools at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the past several Olympics, the trials were held here in Omaha, and I witnessed how they turned a basketball arena into a swimming pool. While this may be hard for you to grasp, they do not, I repeat, do not dig up the arena floor. They simply bolt some watertight walls together, fill the pool, pull a fire truck into the building, open the hose, just like a kiddie pool in your backyard. It's not rocket science, Tom.
It's brilliant engineering. I want to congratulate the great engineers who figured it out.
Omaha!
We'll find out all about it. I'm going to go. We're going to have a guy from the swimming world come in and talk about that. Speaking of swimming,
go to him.
Coming up in sports, we have...
that would be mind-numbing. Well, then we
both
filled it up with water.
He's not coming in here. You're going to him.
pH level's got to be 13%.
See, once again, this is the problem. You have this problem because it's interesting to you.
Yes.
You think it's interesting to everyone, and that's not the case.
People that have a certain level of wisdom find things much more interesting than you do. When we come back, we have interesting stuff in sports.
I don't know. I'm stupid.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts studio. Got a little surprise coming for you here.
Okay.
Surprise for the...
Performing cats.
It's not performing cats. Is the surprise ready? Yeah, bring them on in there.
I'm holding my breath.
Now, Chad Daniels, comedian, joins us in the studio.
Neither am I.
Along with Chick McGee, Josh Arnold. This is Tom speaking. The lady of the house, Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Is it the real Aruba Ray?
It is not the real Aruba Ray.
I know what it is.
Is it the backwards singer?
Oh, no.
It's not the backwards singer. I've brought in a...
hey! That's great!
I have brought in a...
now listen to how he pronounces this, Chad. Listen.
Now, this is a real rock and roll cat here. You can see he's got the tattoos, just like you, Chad.
Yeah. Got the Rush T-shirt on. Wearing
a Rush T-shirt. Mm-hmm. He's got a beard like he's a waiter at a hip restaurant. Kind of a,
I do that on the side.
Kind of a super hip looking mega goatee, nice head of hair, big stash, and he's you know what he's carrying in his. What do you know what that is, Chad?
It looks like the gun from Mission Impossible 5 that they snuck into the orchestra.
That's right.
That is a bassoon.
Bassoon.
A bassoon. And I bring this up because the other day I was in a restaurant.
That's not how you were pronouncing it.
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
You were saying bassoon.
Is that what you were saying?
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Thank you.
Do you say it again?
Bassoon.
Bassoon, not ba. Right. Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Are there any famous rock songs that feature the bassoon?
Was it? What is it?
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of stumped.
Oh, wait a second.
No! All right, there are at least 5 other bassoons.
There's a Smokey Robinson tune.
Oh, okay.
Four.
That's got
Tears of a Clown.
Tears of a Clown.
We have just had. We have just
right at the beginning. Tears of a Clown. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've just had 4 other bassoon artists enter the room. Is a bassoon player referred to as a bassoonist?
Bassoonist.
Wow. So there are now 5 bassoonists here.
Are those all the same size bassoons?
No.
When do you want me there, bassoonist?
Now I know as a former clarinet player, there's also a bass clarinet.
Right. Are there alto bassoons and bass bassoons?
Yes. There's contrabassoon.
What does that mean?
Twice the size of this.
You have to smuggle
Plays
them.
about the lowest note of the
Yeah, exactly. The contrabassoons are smuggled, as Christy just brilliantly said.
If this happened in a high school, they'd lock it down.
Pablo Escobar was the contrabassoonist.
I can actually bring one of those in sometimes.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Rock E Bassoon Quintet.
Rocky bassoon. Oh, there's more. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky bassoon.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
dating this girl, but he broke up with her because she had, and this is the hard part, she had extreme odor.
All right.
So that's what the man said. I'm sorry, but that's what. And anyways, he said that since they had broken up, they had remained close friends. And she had dated 2 other guys, and those relationships broke off kind of suddenly. He thought maybe it was the same reason. Should I tell her? And as God is my witness, this was Dr. Ruth's advice. She said, send the girl some flowers. And on one side of the card, write a little poem, something positive, something upbeat. Which, you know, to me, that's terrible advice. I mean, you know, I can't imagine, you know, can you imagine that poor guy trying to write that poem?
No.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You're real sweet, but you're woo. I've went over the line, haven't I? So that's not me. I don't. That's offensive, isn't it, Paul? You're a classy guy, and that is offensive stuff.
Are we back on the air?
We are now.
I apologize.
Did that have to be clipped?
I apologize.
Yes.
I apologize to you ladies. That's right.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
John Joseph is our guest.
Try to figure out the words. Nobody. Dylan. Do you know the words to Dylan songs?
Not one of them.
Here's every song ever written by Bob Dylan.
All right.
Did I get them all? Did I miss any?
You got him.
Holy mackerel, Andy. Is that really his voice?
I think it is.
Come on. You think when Bob Dylan was in kindergarten class, he was saying stuff like, he took my glue?
Hey, everybody, this is Todd Snyder, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Whoosh! Sound of a window opening.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
And be sure to go online, check out Silac for that fabulous Chick McGee video. I'm amazing.
Is the video up?
I'm amazing in this thing.
There's Oscar buzz.
So funny.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll have to check it out.
None of this supporting. It's actor, mister. There's
all right.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold's here.
Good morning.
For the barbecue.
Hanging out.
That's right. The Weber Barbecue getting up here any second. There's Josh Arnold.
I shall enjoy it.
Ace Cosby, hello.
Hello.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. I think we have to check in with the sporting scene.
Let's do it.
What's happening?
Padres infielder Tucupita Marcano is under investigation. Major League Baseball allegedly betting on baseball and could be subject to a lifetime ban. According to a person familiar with the probe, MLB looking into allegations Marcano bet on games involving the Pirates while he was on that team and injured last season. According to the source that talked with the AP, Marcano is 24, has not played since tearing his right ACL last July 24th. He was claimed by the Padres off waivers back on November 2nd. So we will see where this story will go. You can't gamble on the game, Tom.
He's bored, not playing, sitting around.
Yeah, that's true.
Taking it in. Walks by the betting booth as he walks into the stadium.
If you're
gambling, me?
If you're a Major League Baseball player, you can't bet on anything involving a diamond. That means any baseball, any level, any softball, any level. You can't gamble.
Okay.
You could face a lifetime ban if it's your team. How about that?
All right.
Speaking of gambling, Celtics are the favorites to win Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Remember the NBA? Remember them?
Sure.
That starts up again Thursday night in Boston between the Celtics and the Mavericks. And the Celtics are favored to win Game 1 and also to win the series over Dallas and the Mavericks, Mark Cuban's team. Shohei Ohtani's interpreter, Ippei Mizuhara, is going to plead guilty to stealing nearly $17 million from Ohtani. Tuesday's change of plea hearing in federal court in Santa Ana occurs as the Dodgers start a 3-game series in Pittsburgh. We'll see where that one goes. And today, Tom, is an anniversary in Major League Baseball. 50 years ago today, cheap beer helped turn just a regular old Major League Baseball game into a bloody riot. That's right, 10-cent beer night in Cleveland, Ohio has a special spot in American sports. June 4th, 1974. Boozed up fans, it says here, stormed the field at Municipal Stadium. In the 9th inning, as the Indians were rallying against the Rangers, we had fights, arrests, mayhem. Some fans interrupted the game earlier by running onto the field drunk. The night reached a tipping point when a fan tried to grab the hat off the head of Rangers right fielder Jeff Burrows.
Give me that hat.
In that moment, does anyone remember who was the manager of the Texas Rangers that night?
God, no.
A famous Major League Baseball manager. Fired many times. Billy Martin. Billy Martin.
Really?
That's right. He told his players to grab bats and led a charge from the dugout out onto the field to kick some ass, is what Billy said.
All right.
50 years ago today, Tom. Where were you in 1974? Were you in Cleveland? Could you have gone to that game? Or were you in New York?
I don't remember exactly where I was, but possibly in New York City at the time, maybe in Cleveland, but I did not attend. I know someone who did.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it was a big time.
They say they did.
Big mistake.
Yeah. That and wasn't there like mini bat night? Wasn't that? That turned into a problem too. I want to say in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was
somewhere.
Philadelphia.
I think
Mini bat night?
Mini bat night, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll occasionally do promotion like that. They give them up on exit now.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a simple solution. And then kid beaten on subway exiting game.
You know what's taken off, and they had a special Sports Center story about it, was the beer snake taking over all.
That was big for a while.
All major leagues, all the stadiums, and UFL and the Washington Defenders actually have every game.
Explain that to me.
What's a beer snake?
They have a beer snake where you empty beer and you stack the beer cups on top of each other to see how long it can get. And they're amazingly long. From the field to the upper deck.
Man.
And curving around and beyond.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they figured up how much a beer snake would cost, right at $100,000 to make a beer snake of any length.
That's nice.
Isn't that interesting? How many beers could you drink, Tom, in one sitting? How long has it been since you had a beer? You weren't a beer drinker when you were a drinker.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You drank Heineken for a little bit, didn't you?
Oh, that's because I saw the movie The Last Detail where Jack Nicholson recommends it.
You know, I'd make fun of you, but I, for years, drank 7 and 7 because that's what Double J ordered in Saturday Night Fever.
Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah,
I'll have it 7 and 7.
It's so funny. Yeah, there's a scene in which Jack Nicholson, as what is it, Badesky or whatever his name is in The Last Detail, he says to Randy Quaid, welcome to the wonderful world of kid.
Oh.
You pay for it one way or the other. Then he goes,
Sweet.
He holds out a Heineken. He goes, President Kennedy drank it. God, it's hilarious.
But if you watch Blue Velvet, Dennis Hopper does not want you drinking Heineken.
No.
He gets real mad.
It's real mad.
Heineken? F that.
Oh.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
PBR, baby. And this in from New York City. It's like the Puppy Bowl, only for hockey. That's right. It's time. The NHL Network will air the Stanley Pup.
Oh, that's cute.
Featuring rescue dogs that represent the 32 teams. 16 dogs representing the teams that made up the hockey playoffs will face off in the Stanley Pup rink. Kristen Chenoweth, Mickey Guyton, and Miranda Lambert will make guest appearances.
Did they shoot dog biscuits at him and see if they can catch him?
Stanley Pup will be shown on the NHL Network this Friday.
We did a hockey show one time from the rink, and I got
Stanley Cup starts Saturday.
I got a hockey puck in the shin.
Ooh, yeah.
I had a welt on my leg the size of a hockey puck.
No doubt.
Those hurt.
You forget how hard a hockey
and they
puck
freeze them.
is.
Yeah.
And then they freeze them.
It hurt.
That's no good.
So I assume, what is the hockey component of it?
It doesn't give any other details.
Are they on ice?
I can't imagine.
Nothing would be funnier than golden retrievers chasing tennis balls on ice.
I would imagine they'd have
They
to
put
be
the
on
brakes on,
ice.
just whack right into the wall.
Goldens are clumsy anyway.
Yeah, I assume that they're maybe shooting tennis balls or something with hockey pucks. That'd be fun.
Have you seen the video that's viral about the... Oh, look at this.
The dogs are on the ice.
Aw.
Well, yeah, they have to be on the ice. Why call
I
it
don't think
Stanley
that's
Pup?
ice. I think it just looks like ice.
Yeah, but the way the ref is standing and the way the one dog looks, it looks like ice.
But look how many
Is the ref
people are
wearing
there.
skates?
Wow.
He's not wearing skates.
Oh, okay, so
but
it's
doesn't he
fake
look
ice.
like he's standing like he doesn't
You know
want
what,
to
though?
slip?
It's hard to tell if he's wearing skates or not. I'm looking again, right?
No,
I
don't think
he's
wearing
not.
skates.
But you're right. You're right. The way the
Oh, I think they want it to look like they're on ice, of course.
Look at those
He's
dogs.
wearing Skechers.
they're having fun.
Yeah.
The dogs look like they're playing.
Well, of course.
They look more organized than.
I mean, that's all the puppy bowl is.
They look more organized than my little girl's soccer games.
There's a great viral video of a coyote playing with a golf ball in Colorado. Have you seen this?
No.
He runs out onto the green. There's a little golf ball on the green, and he starts playing with the golf ball. It is hysterical. I'll try to post it on Twitter.
Got a letter.
Yeah,
Very funny.
coyotes are adorable.
They are.
So cuddly.
Chick.
Yeah, they'll eat your small dog. They're just so
I'm
Here we go.
just saying that even
Yes, Tom.
coyotes
This comes to us.
play.
This is on the topic. This comes to us from Robert.
Is it about whores?
No, it's on the topic, which would be coyotes. I was on a late night walk talking to my fiance about various noises. I was hearing screaming noises and couldn't remember the name, so I said, "Oh yeah, it's coming from the baby wolves." They're actually coyotes that reside around here in northern Kentucky. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to send me the letter.
That is an eerie sound.
Yeah.
We'll hear them out here sometimes in the mornings.
Yeah,
that's me. That's in my car.
Is it?
I want to go in.
The coyotes are making that noise when they're being cute, eating something. Yeah.
You know what? They don't. Yeah, I know they do eat small dogs.
But that doesn't take away the fact this
That they're
video
cute,
is
playing
cute.
with the golf
By the way,
ball.
this guy, Robert, congratulations. He's getting married this Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Good for you, Robert. And then I have a question. This is really bugging me, Christy. You mentioned this.
What?
I was not aware of this. This is apparently a thing. When you see a cardinal, it means a deceased relative or someone, a friend is trying to get a hold of you?
Yes. Or they're stopping by to check on you, to say hi, to make you know, let you know that they're thinking of you.
So what does it mean if a cardinal poops all over my windshield, like happened yesterday?
That you need to get a car wash.
Okay. They're not, that isn't a ghost in the past?
No, I don't think
Still
so.
mad at me? Okay.
I don't think so.
just checking.
More sports coming up, including world records. And one of those world records that really upsets me, it's not one giant thing. It's many things combined to make one giant thing.
Oh.
It's not like one giant loaf of garlic bread.
Oh, yeah, these are a
It's
disappointment.
1,000 individual garlic breads stacked end to end.
Yeah. No, it doesn't count.
Real dumb.
We got space piracy coming up, a bride and groom at a wrestling event, and a guy that calls himself Mr. Monopoly getting arrested. But right now, I want to talk about what we're up to today, which, of course, is grilling. We're going to do a delightful grill with the Weber Grill and some delicious Omaha steaks because the grilling season is officially here as declared by this show. So you can find out what I'm talking about by going to Weber.com. Here's what I am talking about. The Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle. It's got the carbon steel cooktop, safe for metal tools, by the way, pre-seasoned, ready to cook right out of the box. And it's the griddle that stays ready, not rusty. That's part of the key to this thing. And the griddle heats evenly, by the way, edge to edge, reaching up to 500 degrees. Add to that the Weber Works prep area. That's pretty cool because you can store all the stuff you need for cooking. You don't have to keep running back and forth into the house. Keep your supplies handy with the Weber Works. See what I'm talking about by going to Weber.com. The Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle and the Weber Works, the latest from a bunch of great products by Weber, the home of the famous kettle grill, of course, and lots of other really cool devices to have a great cooking season. The outdoor cooking season has arrived. Be part of it. Join us, won't you? We're going to have some steaks cooked on the Webers shortly this morning from Omaha Steaks, by the way. Those would both make perfect Father's Day gifts. That's the ultimate Father's Day gift. A Weber grill and some Omaha steaks.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
And then for John in the UK, a nice lady. Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I get back to Kansas City. I was back last April for a wedding. And through a bunch of weird experiences, I become friends with Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
At the time, he was pitching for the Tigers. They were in town playing the Royals, but they had a night off, so he and I went out and had a couple of drinks. And while we're out, he sees a young lady. He says, I think I know her. I think she's an actress. I think me and my wife hung out with her. I said, hey, man, we're in Kansas City. There's no way that chick's an actress. She probably works at Cheesecake Factory or something. And he said, no, watch as he calls the waiter over. He goes, who's that chick? And he goes, well, I don't know who the chick is, but everyone at that table's Mumford & Sons. They're here playing the arena tomorrow night, and they're here having dinner.
Oh, so maybe it was Carey Mulligan.
Might have been. I don't know who it was. But he sends them a bottle on us, he says, which meant him.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Listen, if you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars and we're hanging out, you're buying.
Yeah, sure.
All right? Sorry, dude. You fly private, you're buying drinks.
That is a good one.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
You know, he buys drinks. It doesn't even show up on his register. I buy drinks. I can't buy shoes next month.
Yeah.
He sends them a bottle. They come over. Turns out it's not Mumford & Sons. It's just Ann Sons.
Oh.
Mumford wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I assume he was back at the hotel writing a song that at some point goes, So, Ann's sons come over, start talking to the Detroit Tigers. I'm not really involved, so I kind of tune it all out. When I come back into focus, Ann's sons are kind of talking smack to the Detroit Tigers about beer pong. They're like, hey, we'll whoop your butt in some beer pong. And the Detroit Tigers are like, we get paid very handsomely to put balls places. Right. Bring it. So I said, hey, fellas, my parents live about 8 minutes from here.
Oh, boy.
We could settle this. And I said that because I know both Ann's Sons and the Detroit Tigers have an entire floor to do whatever they want. So there's no reason to come to my parents' house. It was complete fake hospitality.
Right.
Until they all turned around and looked at me and said, hell yeah, let's go to your parents' house and play beer pong. And I went, oh, crap. Because it is now 2 o'clock on a Sunday night. Technically Monday morning. Yes. My parents are not gypsies. Right? They have real jobs that start in like 5 hours.
Yes.
But I also can't look at all these dudes and be like, you guys, my parents. So I just said, whatever, we're going to roll the dice, see what happens.
Sure.
So we get there. First off, as we're leaving, my sister texts me. She says, hey, I'm out and about. If you get home before I do, will you walk my dog? I said, hey, unless you're out and about with the Dave Matthews Band, you better get your butt home because it's about to go down at Ma and Pa's house. So we get back to my parents' house, start throwing beer pong, and stuff got weird. Like weirder than I've already described. Like my sister, who is 30, ended up in her prom dress. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Oh, no. God bless her for still being able to fit in it, but also the hell, right? So we, at one point in the evening, I go outside to partake in some illegal activities. And I'm
assuming the pot, not
the pot,
not murder.
No. Well, we were going to see where it went.
Sure.
And so Ann's sons come with me. But as it was the middle of the baseball season, the Detroit Tigers could not partake.
Right. Sure.
So they had to pretend like it was the playoffs and watch. And thank you. So, read an almanac. So we came back in from smoking, and my dad's downstairs, and he's upset. He's like, what's going on down here? And I said, well, this is half the Detroit Tigers bullpen. and this is Ann Sons from Mumford & Sons, and we're playing beer pong, and it was in that moment that I realized my father was no longer sure if he was actually awake. Because you got to look at it from his point of view. He walks downstairs, it's the middle of the night, he sees a bunch of weird dudes that he kind of recognizes, and my sister's in her prom dress. Like, things are weird.
Yeah.
And he's just confused. He's just like, is that Justin Verlander? And I said, yes, sir, it is. He goes, I don't know what's happening right now. And he walked upstairs. That was the last we saw of him.
Wow. He didn't say, is Kate here?
No, he was just like, what? And the whole next day I'm freaking out because my parents do a lot for me. I don't even be making them upset over some stupid.
Sure.
Right.
So when Dad gets home, I'm completely ready to take him out to dinner, buy him some drinks. And he walks in like he's had the greatest day of his life. And I say, what happened to you? And he's like, well, I woke up this morning and I hated you. I cursed your name all the way to work. But then I got to work and everyone started asking me why I looked so tired and exhausted. So I started complaining about my son bringing home the Detroit Tigers and Mumford & Sons and playing beer pong all night. And now I'm the coolest dude in the office.
You're like, yo, I'm getting messed up tonight. Got paid about this bitch. Something fun to do. If you want to try that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I haven't done that, but I'm
Well, I'm
doing
going
it
to.
tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Do it tonight.
I'm doing it.
It's Friday, man.
That's right.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Want to get the grill fired up here? Our Weber cookout for Father's Day.
Some Omaha Steaks for breakfast sounds good to me.
Yes, sir.
We now turn to Mr. McGee at the sports desk. Is that correct?
Where are we? This is kind of, sort of starts the world record hunk. Stupid.
You're the world record hunk.
Thank you very much.
That's sweet.
Brazil has hundreds of millions of cows, but one in particular is extraordinary. Her massive snow white body is watched over by security cameras and an armed guard.
Yeah, it is.
Viatina 19, FIV Mara Moveus. That's her entire name, is worth $4.1 million, according to Guinness.
Man.
She's the most expensive cow ever sold at auction.
Beef prices are up.
Climate scientists agree that people need to consume less beef because it's the largest
All right, shut up.
agricultural source of greenhouse gases.
Where did you get this story? What's the
Associated
point of
Press.
Associated Press?
I don't understand. Is this a beef? This is a
It's the
dairy
most
cow?
it's the most expensive cow ever sold at auction.
Yep.
I wonder why.
The cattle industry, a major source of Brazilian economic development, and the government striving to conquer new export markets.
How much?
$4.1 million for a cow.
For one cow.
How's that possible?
Man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. That's interesting. Thank you.
Guinness World Record.
I told you.
Read random ones. I don't understand.
Are you telling me that you see world records that you don't think the ones we do are stupid? Is that what you're telling me?
It's stupid. You win.
I mean, that's an insane
amount
price.
of money. Yes.
You're like, why so
For
much?
one cow.
That's incredible.
Does it get chocolate milk? What's
Okay. Now,
sorry. So,
no. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Christy gave me that story about the world's
It was
most
on the
expensive,
Associated Press this morning.
world's most
Great,
expensive
thanks.
cow.
That's a lot of moolah for a cow.
See, now he's playing.
now he's
along.
happy. Yeah.
now he's
Okay,
got that.
no. Now here's Tom's world record that he gave. Stupid. Let's give them both a fair listen.
Okay.
World's most expensive cow, $4.1 million.
Fascinating.
Or a group of chefs have broken the Guinness World Record for the largest serving of stir-fried noodles.
See, now we're talking. Sodium.
The things you choose to get upset about.
I told you it was dumb. Didn't I say I had a really dumb one for you this morning?
That doesn't make it right.
We just want you to know that there are other stories out there that you don't have to hand us that people find interesting.
86 chefs worked together to create the dish that weighed in at 1,472 pounds.
Wow.
Or about the same
As a cow.
as that $4.1 million cow from Brazil.
Yeah.
A portion of the food distributed to the audience. The remainder, they said, donated to local orphanages and retired homes.
Oh.
Sure it was.
You guys like the lo mein?
Oh, yeah. Big fan.
Oh, yeah.
Real good, yeah.
Beef lo mein.
Pretty good.
Or pork lo mein.
It's tough to find a good tender beef lo mein.
Chinese spaghetti.
Too thick noodles,
Too
you
thick
say?
for me, yeah.
Can you even eat that?
Like an angel hair?
No. Yeah, I can't eat that, yeah.
You can eat noodles?
I think so.
Not
Rice
egg noodles,
noodle?
probably. Yeah.
What are your noodles made out of?
Rice noodles.
Oh, rice
Rice
noodles.
noodles?
Yeah, they have sweet potato noodles. They have all kinds.
Do they now?
I think the entire,
Zucchini noodles, yeah.
Yeah, those are really
isn't
good.
Thai
Those are
food, aren't
good.
those rice noodles?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
Typically.
thought.
Yeah.
An entire industry, Thai food is rice noodles, and you've never heard of it.
I've eaten Thai food. I find it delightful.
Then you've eaten rice noodles.
There's the zucchini noodles. They're like noodles, but they taste terrible.
Oh, are those green ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had those.
They can be a little wet.
The zoodles, yeah.
Yeah.
A little sauce.
I'm like a wet noodle.
Sauce.
I never got that, by the way.
Wet noodle?
Never understood that.
Limp.
Yeah, it means limp.
You know, like
weak,
shooting,
yeah.
wet noodle?
shooting
You're a
pool with
wet
rope,
noodle.
you know.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Someone calls you a wet noodle, it means you're having sexual dysfunction?
Not always
not
sexual.
necessarily.
No,
Just
it
means
just means you
Never mind.
weak or
Yeah.
But that's not the great world record today. No, we got a better
Oh,
one.
we do?
We do.
Well,
In pursuit of the world record for world records, we have, of course, our friend David Rush.
well, you go right ahead
Again.
then.
No, I want to hear you.
Go. No, I don't want to do it right now, but you do. So go
I
ahead.
thought you were doing a world record hunk.
No, I was going to do the synchronized swimmer next.
Oh, okay,
but
go
that's
ahead.
Fine.
I'd like to hear about that guy.
An American swimmer, Mr. Bill May,
Billy.
could become the first male Olympian in an event now known as artistic swimming, previously referred to as synchronized swimming. The rules were changed in 22 to allow men to compete in the Olympic Games.
Does he do like an up periscope gag?
Oh, that's a good one.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
Gets in his back, swims by, up periscope.
Well, Tom, oh, look at that. He's performed a wonderful up periscope.
I
Followed
see.
by what we call...
I see why you wanted to do the story
Followed by what we
now.
call the Bellagio.
And you didn't want to do the synchronized swim.
Isn't that
Why'd they change the name, though?
To artistic? Because Mr. Oskey is very, in tune with the artistic swimming. Apparently, it's because they do have solo events now. So
you can't be synchronized with no one else.
Well, you're synchronized to the music, but still
I
you're
see.
not
Okay.
synchronized to
That's great.
someone
Okay.
else. So they changed it to artistic.
And what happened to rhythmic gymnastics?
That's artistic gymnastics, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't believe in change.
No matter what they call it, I'll still call it yay swimming. So stupid.
Tom doesn't believe in change, but he doesn't like the way things are either.
No.
Yes.
Precisely.
Don't ever forget that.
No. Wait a
Shut up.
second. No, I want to talk to about this guy.
You want to talk about Bill May?
Yeah. I read a big article about him a couple days ago. He's a big fan of the famous Martin Short skit from
SNL.
Why wouldn't he?
That's one of the best SNL skits ever. Have you seen that one, Willie?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? And this guy's he gets it. He finds humor there, and we'll see if he he hasn't made the team yet, right?
I think they're announcing it. Don't they announce it in the next few weeks or something? There's a 5-person team.
Don't we know a guy named Bill May?
Yeah, we do.
I like that guy.
That's
There you
why
go.
it's really confusing.
He's fashionable, isn't he?
Very.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice Prada shoes.
Always wears nice shoes.
He does.
Yes.
Can you wear fins in that event?
I don't know.
You need to ask Oskey all these questions. He's a pro on this.
Do you wear,
Not himself.
Do you wear regular
his
bathing
daughter.
suits, or do you wear like artistic?
His daughter is a
I believe a lot of Vaseline
swimmer.
is involved, I think. Keep their
Especially
hair down.
after the event.
Oh, my gosh.
This gets back to your previous observation. I'm sorry. Back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Tom. Now, which story do you want me to do now?
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the most water moved by hand in 30 seconds.
Oh, come
What is this? What is this now?
What is he, a rudder?
Imagine a big aquarium.
Imagine a big aquarium.
on a table.
Like a dog?
Then he's got like a decanter, or whatever you want to call it, a pitcher.
Yes.
There's a certain distance away, and he's got to splash the water into the pitcher.
He's splashing.
It's kind of like a double dare game.
Just his hands, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and he admits it's a sort of a silly record, but it's taken him 5 years to get it.
Oh my God!
5 years? Write a book.
Yeah, he could have not done it.
What does this guy do every day?
Somebody
You talk to him every night?
God.
With us talking about it on the air, someone should be enjoying this, shouldn't they?
I think about David. What, he gets up in the morning and he goes, "Okay, what am I going to do today?
I'm going to set a world record."
But he said you've been practicing this for 5 years. Where does he?
I'll be honest, I like his attitude. He gets up and he goes, "All right, what can I accomplish today?" I like that.
How does he monetize it? How does he make his money?
I don't know.
Give speeches about
Tom pays him.
World record.
Would you be shocked at all to find out that Tom
I would
paid?
not be shocked.
$1,000 a day would not surprise me.
Not be shocked if he
at
wasn't.
all.
Something's going on.
I mean, he pays us.
Hey, can we hear David Rush breaking this record? I thought that audio was very interesting.
It would take me a while to dig it up, but I can get it for you. I don't have it at hand.
So he's just splashing with his hands, though.
No, he's cupping his hands and kind of heaving the water into the
pitcher.
Into the pitcher.
And
All right.
he tied it. He didn't actually break the record. If I'm right in my mistake.
Here we go again with that.
Is that correct?
Ties? Do ties
Second
count?
time today.
No, I'm sorry. He has broken the record. Excuse me. Yes, he broke the record. He even admits it's kind of silly.
Ties only count in BDSM.
And soccer.
Back to the UK.
Kissing your sister.
United Kingdom man believes his cat is the oldest living cat in the world. Mr. Leslie Greenhuff told the Southwest News,
I have a woman's name.
I can't lick anymore.
So he believes this. So
Right,
there's no documentation.
but your $4.1 million cow was a load of crap. Let's not lose sight of that. Mr. Leslie Greenhuff says that his tortoise shell kitty named Millie was born in 1995. At 29 years old, the deaf Miss Millie.
How do you know if a cat's deaf?
Is older than the current
because
Guinness
cats
World Record
never
holder.
listen anyway. True. They are famous for ignoring anything you say to them.
A cat that was also born in 1995, but on December 29th. There's no month here given for Millie's birthday. No month or day. But obviously before December 29th. It wasn't put in the story.
29. This is very difficult to believe.
Well, not if you see a picture of this cat.
Oh, really?
The cat's almost 30?
Yeah.
I had a cat.
It's almost as old as you are, Pat.
Exactly.
I had a cat that lived over 20 years.
No kidding.
What?
I had a cat that lived over 20 years, but not 29.
No, but I was there a couple months after she was born, so I know when the year was.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Wow.
Do you know your pet's birthdays?
No.
Huh.
You don't?
I'm sure
do.
that they're written down somewhere.
Do you?
He doesn't know Willie's birthday.
August 26th.
Do you know my birthday?
Of course I do.
August 26th and May 12th.
How sweet.
Oh, yeah.
April birthdays are me and Willie.
Which day is it?
And Hoffy?
Still hasn't said it.
There's the oldest cat right there.
No, that's just the fur. That's the coloring. It looked old when it was a kitten.
No, it looks like it's been taken out of a dryer.
No, it doesn't. It looks way better.
It's got that please kill me look on his face.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. That's just the tortoiseshell coloring.
Mr. Greenhuff says Millie has never been to the vet.
What?
And eats a mixed diet of chicken and Purina cat food.
Well, hey, there are miracles out there.
And also, it says here, has to visit the local cemetery every third week and be placed over a grave and rubbed her paws in dirt.
Oh, the ground is sour there. Yeah.
What do you think that's all about?
Yeah, what is that about?
Sweet little kitty. Okay, well, there's a nice happy world record.
No.
It's not a world record.
Alleged world record. Mr. Leslie Greenhuff told the Southwest News Service that his tortoiseshell Millie was born in 1995. He believes she's the oldest cat ever.
And you believe that stupid cow story? That you believe that?
There's documentation.
It's an Associated Press.
Money changed
Oh,
hands.
so you don't think the press lies?
Was it not a Guinness World Record?
Yes, it said Guinness World Record right in the story.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much. It's another copy.
I learned.
Yes, JP is taking a...
That's right. It's the sincerest form of flattery.
Yes, it is.
Is that sports?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
This is what you farted for.
Thank you, dear. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
An Indiana man has been accused of stealing a liquor truck. The suspect allegedly told officers he needed to sell the liquor in order to settle a drug debt.
Boy, talking about Peter and Paul, huh?
Fellas, look, I'm getting out of the drug game. I'm going into liquor now, okay?
WXIN reports the 39-year-old
Channel
Mr.
59.
Bo Burchell, was parked outside the Cheers bar in Muncie when he spotted a liquor delivery truck pull up to the establishment. According to the Muncie Police Department, the suspect made off with the truck, which was later spotted by police in a field behind the Shriners Club.
So I'm assuming that he assumed he could go there and sell the truck. Hey, I got a truck full of booze for you. You want some?
Were they the little tiny bottles that they put in their little tiny cars?
That's right, yes.
Officers soon located the suspect hiding in the brush line near a mobile home community. He reportedly admitted to the theft, telling police he took the truck to sell the alcohol and pay off his drug debts. He was booked on several preliminary felony theft charges.
Yes.
Well, he's dead, right? He's dead.
No.
He's not dead.
No, these drug charges are going to get paid off.
Oh, so now he's dead.
He's dead.
I see what you're saying. Oh, Pat, you have a song.
Yeah. Trucking, stole a liquor truck, it's sucking.
Oh, yeah.
Being down on my luck, sell the booze in the truck to pay off a drug debt seemed like a good idea at the time. I owed a dealer who sold meth and pot up in Muncie, and he kept knocking on my mobile home door. Oh, and a bad guy like that is really no fun, see? Thought I'd sell the booze, pay off the debt, then get more. Yeah, I'm hiding from the policeman. They caught me. I'll spend the night in the can, but I have a real good plan. Rob a bank, pay my bail, and leave town. Leave town. Trucking.
Woo!
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Patty G. Hey, Pat Godwin's got that open bar comedy special out right now on YouTube called Repeat After Me. You can view that at your convenience, and it should be some fine viewing with Mr. Pat Godwin. Also, Patty G is going to be our headliner. Willie G, yours truly, Jeff Oskey, Joshy, as part of a special program coming to Iowa, Lakeside Hotel Casino. We'll be doing a special edition of this show starting at 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time. It's going to be Friday, June 14th, coming up at the Lakeside Hotel Casino in Osceola, Iowa, right near Des Moines. Hope to see you there. You're welcome to come and watch the show that morning, and then we have the special comedy show that evening. Should be a lot of fun. Details at lakesidehotelcasino.com. Hope to see you there. Coming up, Christy, what have you got?
Coming up, we'll have an update on our North Korea, South Korea poop balloons.
Oh.
We also have a bride and groom story with the wrestling involved. And the second biggest soda brand in the world. Who do you think it would be?
I would have assumed Pepsi.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Oh, Christy, we have to head back over to the news desk.
All right.
Oh, my.
What?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, spoiler alert.
What?
It's hot as Hades where I'm at.
Really?
Swear to God.
You mean Hades?
Check local listings. Ain't that what you always say, Tom?
Yeah. Depending. It's pretty hot almost everywhere.
Stuffy dick. It's humid here, too. My sack's been permanently stuck in my left leg for the past 5 days, like a clingy koala bear on a eucalyptus tree.
That makes it sound cute.
Very cute.
Anyways, I thought I'd give you some of my suggestions on how to beat the heat if you got a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
So here goes. Hey, sun seekers and lazy tweakers, it's time now for the top 5 ways to beat the heat with your host, Donnie Baker. Ladies first, I'll say it like this. You ladies have home field advantage on this one.
Yeah?
I'll call it cooling from the core. There's a reason why popsicles are shaped the way they are, Christy.
Yeah?
Think about it.
Oh,
or unless you're Angel Skinner's, popsicle ain't going to quite cut it.
No.
For her, it's going to take a 12-pack of dilly bars or a mid-sized Yeti. Swear to God. Hey, Josh, you heard the old hot dog down the hallway.
Sure, yeah.
Well, with Angel Skinner's, hot dogs could pole vault in it. Sit right to her face. Yeah, all caps and Helveticas. Number 2 ways to stay cool in the heat. Go naked skinny dipping.
Oh.
Ain't nothing going to cool you off quicker than naked skinny dipping. But see, I always personally choose to go skinny dipping in pools. I'll never go naked in retention ponds, lakes, rivers, or retention streams.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Anywhere there's creatures that might go noodling up my sphincter, I'm out. Plus, I don't want some snapping turtle or largemouth bass confusing my junk for a meaty sea snake or a eclectic eel or something.
Electric eel.
Third and foremost, any gender. Eat lots of spicy foods like jalapenos. Wash them down with shots of Fireball.
Oh.
Well, think about it. That way the heat from the outside and the inside cancels the worst of each other out.
Oh, I see.
Sort of like Dolly Parton's and Kenny Rogers tape. Remember that tape? Both of them suck, but when you put them together, they gave us Islands in the Stream.
Oh, nice song. I like that song.
Oh, by the way, that song was playing in Heather Larson's Chevette the first time I got to second base.
Oh, wow.
Swear to God. Have you guys seen Heather now?
No, I haven't seen her.
Well, she's on Facebook.
Is she?
She's got more babies than an unemployed possum. And to this day, I can't hear that tape without chubbing up.
You love that song, do you?
Speaking of chubbing up, the best way to beat the heat, keep your mind off of it.
Yeah.
True.
I say it like this. Michael Junebug always says, if you can't beat the heat, beat your meat. Because nothing will get your mind off the heat quicker than a little visit to Pornhub Premium.
Oh, Donnie.
I swear to God, fresh dollop of icy hot in your hand for pre-gaming. And if you really want to cool off, dabble a little of that icy hot on your nipples. That'll take the heat off your chest.
Really?
But you'll be walking around with a pair of firm meat whistles. Even dudes will be bird dogging. Hey, Christy.
Yes.
And we can rub them together. I'm still chubbing over Heather.
Lovely.
So when Donnie hears
Islands in the Sun. Oh, in the stream, yeah.
he thinks of Heather Larson and chubs up. Who knew? It's so romantic. That's our song, Heather. Well, thank you, Donnie. Very, very informative. I don't think any of those things will work to beat the heat.
Good thing they don't play it much.
You don't hear that much anymore.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I've successfully avoided that for quite a while.
It's a rough one. Love song. I love that song. Yeah.
Dude, really?
I think it's so fun.
Are you out of your mind? I don't think I don't think I can work with you anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
We're making love together.
There it is.
That's awful.
Toenails naked in front of you as a child. Here, you have free psychiatry for life, free Prozac, whatever you want.
Program for that.
We are going to fix you.
How about it, boy? Anything you like?
I mean,
Lord, help us, Lord.
You can imagine the twisting that would be
There's a
involved.
lot of people who can't even do that.
Okay.
She was very limber.
Show's over.
Everybody
Bob and Tom 24/7.
But it's strange living back in America, you know. I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know. Things are weird. You know, I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low-carb diet. No.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on a low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost here. I love football.
I do, too.
I was in a hotel room, and I was watching a football game, and I opened the drawer, I pull out the Bible, I turned to John 3:16. Mm-hmm. And it actually says, sitteth thee in the end zone with a large sign.
First of all, our guest in the studio, comedian Evan Davis. You live in L.A., so you got to have a car.
You got to have something big. I don't think that's right, man. Housewives driving expeditions. I don't think you should be able to. You should be allowed to drive something that big unless you're really going on an expedition. Like if you're picking up See's candy in a shower curtain, that's not an expedition. No, that's an errand.
Yeah,
you should have to take the Ford back in a second. I think they should have eye tests at the optometrist for like drivers. Like instead of reading letters off a card, they should have you cover one eye. It's like, is that a roof rack or a cop car?
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the
iHeart app.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. It's the Father's Day grill out.
Yeah.
On the Weber Grill.
Some Omaha Steaks. We're having steak for breakfast here at the Bob and Tom Show.
Grill out's not a word, I don't guess. Cook out?
Grill out.
Grill out.
Grill out?
Sure.
Grill out.
Grill out? Want to cook out?
Absolutely. We're doing
as long as it's a Weber.
That's right. Now, we have Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance news desk. What have we got over there?
North Korea says it will stop sending balloons full of feces into South Korea.
Well, that's good of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was a quick war.
However, Kim Kang-tu, a North Korean vice defense minister, said that it will resume flying the balloons if South Korean activists drop any more anti-Pyongyang propaganda leaflets.
How dare they?
It was not made clear whether South Korea would move ahead with its punitive measures following North Korea's suspension of the balloon launches, but they had threatened them, apparently.
I mean, it is kind of funny, this sort of low-tech war of their balloons are dropping what would be considered propaganda by the North Koreans.
Right.
Mm-hmm. North Korea sends back bags of poop.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is kind of cute on the part of the South Korean activists. Well, if we send these balloons over there with pamphlets,
yes,
we'll make change.
Literature will set you free.
Yeah, boy, God bless you.
Well, and then it's
if only.
It's almost like South Korea. It's like a hopeful 14-year-old girl.
Well, that's who's doing this.
And North Korea is a 14-year-old boy. Like, here's poop. You guys get the poop balloons.
Yeah.
Don't make me read. I'll send you poop.
A newlywed couple in Scotland became part of a wrestling event that was being held next door to their wedding reception.
Hello.
On May 25th, Andrew and Robin Peterson tied the knot in Kirkcaldy. They discovered the Dunglier County Park Fair was taking place next to the venue.
Dunglier. It's the most dungy in the... There's Dungliest and Dunglier.
At the venue, they were hosting a live wrestling show. The couple decided to make the most of the situation and asked organizers if they could take a spin in the ring. Photos show the bridal party squaring up against the groomsmen, along with Andrew and Robin playing tug-of-war with a championship belt.
That sounds about right. If you had told me, all Scottish weddings end in the bride and groom wrestling, I'd go, I bet, yeah. This just sounds like
a grand
something
tradition.
that happens.
The couple said the event made that the best day ever even more memorable. So
it's kind of cool. If you, I'm looking at the photographs right now.
Yeah.
And all of the groomsmen are wearing kilts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're wrestling with kilts on,
they're in
huh?
Scotland.
What?
I'm not a fan of the kilt. I don't.
What's wrong with the kilt? Have you worn one before?
Yeah, it's too breezy.
Itchy?
It's too
much air up there.
Yeah, it's a whole new feeling, Tom.
That's become kind of thing. You can
Is
buy.
it? You can buy
there are
men's
guys
skirts?
wearing men's skirts. Yes.
My buddy, that's what he wears exclusively.
See?
You mean Mertz?
Yeah, they're called the workman's kilt.
Yeah.
And that's all he wears.
Does he wear underwear? That's always the big issue.
He does. Yes, he said he does. So sometimes he said he doesn't. But
does he do all colors?
Yeah, his were all the ones I saw. Every time I've seen him in them, it's a khaki. It's like a leathery brown. It looks like a shop apron.
Yeah, they have. I mean, there's a whole website you can go on and find.
He said he'll never go back to pants or shorts.
Really?
Why? He said they're
comfortable.
They're the most comfortable thing he's ever worn.
Why don't we have a skirt day in here? We'll all wear skirts.
No. Josh, is there any part of you that wants to wear the kilt? Because I could see you like to go against the grain a little bit.
Sure, no. For this, it's no. You know.
You'd look great in a kilt because you have great legs.
Well, I don't. If he was like, hey, man, why don't you just wear it? Well, you and I will just go out and wear it. All right. I might try, but it would not become a thing for me. No. I don't.
And you don't like wearing shorts, Tom?
No. I don't even like wearing shorts. Yeah.
You know why?
Okay.
You know why he doesn't like
wearing shorts?
Are you going to tell him the truth, or you want me to?
He used to wear shirts all the time.
Yeah, he used to until he saw that one Sopranos episode. Go ahead.
Yeah. Don never wears shorts.
Is that really what you?
Is that true?
I
like it. It's from the Sopranos episode.
Mine totally.
I like it.
Tony was at the cookout for AJ's birthday, I believe.
Uh-huh.
He's wearing shorts.
That was the famous episode where AJ, he's like 8, grandma's not coming, and he goes, "Oh, no effing ziti now, huh?"
The 8-year-old said that?
Yeah. So
a guy came up to the actor who portrayed Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini, and said that would never happen.
And they put the line in an episode. Actually.
So that's the reason.
No,
I thought it was because she threw all your shorts away.
Yeah, you wore cargo shorts.
Yeah, I used to wear cargo shorts.
Which are back now. I got rid of all mine.
I have a ton still.
I can't keep up with these fashion
kids.
No, but if you wear a kilt, you're immediately labeled a weirdo.
Do we have a picture?
Kinda.
So if you were to go to a social event, if all of us went to a social event, you're wearing a kilt, there's a certain number of people that aren't going to bother talking to you because they think you're a weirdo.
Yeah, and my buddy Nick knows. He doesn't care.
I think it's great. I think it's a really cool statement.
It doesn't look terrible.
Is this the Nick from the band?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Now, how about wearing a brassiere on the outside of your clothes? I mean, to me, it's the same thing.
No, it's
what kind of shoes does he wear?
How can it be the same thing?
Just you're labeling yourself a weirdo.
What kind of shoes does he wear?
Yeah.
He wears like work boots.
That's a cool
like a black
look.
sock.
That's a cool look.
That is a cool look.
Let me tell you, here's what Christy would like.
Does he play?
She likes the work boots, the kilt, and the hair, and the man bun.
Hair.
And the man bun.
Well, man bun's okay because that means there's long hair underneath it.
There you go.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Sam Elliott man bun?
Yes.
In
Sure.
Roadhouse?
Yeah, he takes a little hair tie and pulls it back. Yeah.
So you like your men to be like the librarian in an 80s romantic comedy where he eventually brings it down.
Wow. Takes her glasses off.
Yeah.
Well, you are a natural beauty.
I think the man bun's over.
It kind of is.
I don't see those.
But the guys still wear ponytails when their hair is long.
Well, that's fine.
In the summer.
Yeah, the man bun seems to have gone away. But
Tom liked cargo shorts, and he also liked cargo pants.
Yeah.
The days of him in a sport coat and a tie and cargo pants were glorious.
He loves pockets.
I wish we'd have a picture of you wearing
I like
a
pockets.
getup like that.
You know, I do too. I never utilized. Did you utilize them?
Yeah.
If you wore cargo pants, did every pocket have something in it?
Absolutely.
I don't know who said this, but cargo pants tell you, hey, I'll hold this jar of mayonnaise. you go make friends.
Don't you have assigned pockets? Like right now, the assignment is right rear wallet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Front right car keys.
All right.
Left front cash and notes to self.
Okay.
And then left rear dog poop bags.
So after I hit you in the head with a crowbar, I need to go for the left pocket.
No.
That's where the cash is.
I see.
Where's your phone?
Because I almost carry no cash anymore.
Oh.
I carry
where's
like
your
$30.
phone? Where's your phone?
Hand.
Oh.
Or top pocket.
You haven't synced your car to your phone yet?
No, I don't have that kind of time.
What? It takes 15 seconds.
I'd have to read the manual, which I don't believe in. A wise man named Chick McGee once told me, look, this manual is just some guy's opinion.
Was a joke?
So you're taking your advice from TV actors and Chick McGee.
That's
okay,
right.
Cool.
That's right. But, to get back to the story, these guys are all, it's a wedding. There's a big wrestling ring outside. They're having fun.
Yeah.
They get in the ring. They're all wrestling.
Yeah, that's fun.
But now I would assume wrestling for guys in kilts would be...
You like to watch men wrestling, Tom?
You'd think you'd see a lot.
Yeah, that might be a little...
Well, you would think they would wear underwear at a formal event.
I'm surprised your son Sam didn't have some sort of wrestling event at his wedding. He's a big fan of
Not surprised he didn't wear a kilt.
It was during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Sam would
Otherwise,
be
it
a
would've
kilt
been-
wearer.
He's a total weirdo.
You know, I think weddings and kilts, that's fine.
That seems very traditional to me.
Well, if you're Scottish, it's
Yeah,
very traditional.
Otherwise, it's sort of odd.
I called Sam yesterday and talked to him and go, what do you got going tonight? Oh, we're having a wrestling party.
Wrestling party.
Wrestling viewing. There was some.
Was it a big event last night?
Who knows? This is his thing now.
Monday Night Raw.
What was it?
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night
Ace
Raw.
knows.
Okay, so
You ever seen a black guy in a kilt? I don't think I've ever seen.
I don't think I've ever seen
If
it.
you see a black guy in a kilt, buy a lottery ticket.
Right. Same for a redheaded lifeguard. Buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
And a cardinal at Christie's house.
Yes.
We'll be right back, Tom.
That's right. That's interesting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, looks like we got dumped.
No. Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow, 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 blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Oh, good. But if she comes back tomorrow, I'll be shooting my wad on flowers and the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Mally.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh!
Hi, Miss
Malcolm.
Oh, Pally.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows. Woo! Fantastic.
Bob and
Dean
Tom
Jerry.
Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, that's fantastic.
3rd and goal, hit golden showers. Tate on a slant that was initially ruled a touchdown with 8 seconds left. After review, the play was overturned. As you can see, he's short of the goal line.
No, he's not.
And yes, he is. He's way short of the goal line. He's like an entire ball short of the goal line. The football, Tom. So that's with 8 seconds left. They had to stop play, look at the review. But then, due to a rule that causes a 10-second runoff when a clock is stopped by officials and then restarted, the game ended.
What?
With 8 seconds left.
What's the point so of that rule? Another play?
In theory, the Lions could have lined up with a 4th down play as time expired, but the initial call of a touchdown is actually what disallowed that possibility.
Why?
The rule exists because the Rules Committee, led by Don Shula, the only cousin he wheels in, sons of bitches. I hate all you young mother...
What are all of your guys going to die off pretty soon? I mean, you've got, is that a concern? Because one of the things about our life now, with all these TV channels out there, there's so little commonality.
Yeah,
you know, we're the classic impressions when we were coming up. You know, it was Edward G. Robinson when we were little kids. We're going, who the hell's that?
Yeah,
and now you've got people in their 30s going, Johnny, who?
Well, that's why I had to bring along Christopher Walken.
There you go.
For the kids who love him. I'm a huffer at heart. I don't know if you saw the Fat Boy Slim video, but I kick it old school.
That's great.
Have you interviewed Christopher Walken?
No.
Okay, well, here's your chance. And keep in mind, all of his thoughts are completely unconnected. So go ahead and ask Christopher Walken anything.
All right, what's your new project, Christopher?
Frankenstein never scared me.
So how long have you been working on the film?
Marsupials do.
And when's its release date?
'Cause they're fast.
They are fast.
Oh,
They are.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there?
Uh-huh.
And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, the arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives..."
Tom Simmons is our guest. I understand you've been to Afghanistan, I assume, on one of the USO-type tours.
The Comics on Duty.
Okay, good for you.
Afghanistan is desolate, man. Everything is dirt. Every building, every structure is like dirt. We don't need satellite-guided bombs. We just should drop water balloons.
That'll muddy you.
Wow.
Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
launching
brilliant.
a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out.
Hey, it's comedian Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's over there in the performance room. Got a song about Father's Day?
Father's Day, not yet.
Not yet.
What do I have, till the 12th?
It's the 16th. Well, it's the 16th.
We're looking forward to that Weber Grill Omaha Steaks Father's Day cookout.
I smell the cookout smells
Jess Hooker
in the
out there
hallway.
at the grill. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man, good morning.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of grilling this morning. Some delicious Omaha steaks for breakfast. Yeah, can't wait. Now, we have Christy Lee over there, as you mentioned, at the Silac News Desk. What's going on?
Dating in Vietnam has become newsworthy. A so-called blind date cafe in Ho Chi Minh City has come under fire for installing a one-way window that allows men to see girls that they're talking to, but not vice versa.
Hubba.
The Mina Cafe features 2 different rooms for men and women separated by a glass wall. The controversy lies in the fact that the wall is advertised as a mirror, when in reality, it's only a mirror from the woman's side.
Oh.
The men's room is dark, and they can clearly see the person on the other side. Users also noted that the men's seats are considerably lower than the women's. which some claimed offered a view up women's skirts.
Ah, geez.
Come on.
I was kind of going to get on board with this and joke about this, but it's just sounds terrible.
This is awful that this doesn't happen in America.
Wait a minute. Doesn't one of the dating services have it so the woman has to respond?
Bumble. That's a Bumble,
yeah.
Okay.
Bumble does.
Yeah.
So this is like the
But you
reverse
still
of that, but with a much more.
Well, you still see the picture of the person.
Yeah,
that's very
It's not like you. Yeah.
Don't you want the woman to see you? Yes. I would only want a woman to talk to me if she thought I was attractive in a way.
You don't want that big reveal to be a big letdown.
Yes. Yeah.
Not to suggest that it would be, by the way.
Are you saying you don't think you could fall in love with an ugly woman?
No, not at all. I'm saying that first off, if I fell in love, I wouldn't think she was ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fall in love, it changes everything.
It's one of the line. Well, you aren't watching Ted Lasso, but I'm rewatching Ted Lasso, and one of the storylines is a dating app where you don't put any pictures up. It's all about conversation and getting to know somebody and not seeing what they look like. So would you be interested in something like that?
No, I think physical attraction is important.
Part of the
and
beginning
just like I would
yeah.
want, because I'd also want her to
Be
if I'm not somebody's type, that's fine. I wouldn't want to thrust my ghoulish appearance onto them. You know what I mean?
Usually the main reason I'm into a girl is because I know that she's into me. That's a huge part of it for me.
And that's a sign of maturity that actually...
Yes.
You're like, oh, yeah, you know what I like? When girls like me.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
As opposed to back in the day when it was like, oh, you like me? I can't be into that.
Yeah, I don't want to do the chase. If you're into Big Will, I'm in love. Let's go, sweetheart.
I'm in love.
So this is kind of like a police lineup, right? The women are sitting there.
Kind of, exactly.
And then do they have, there's some kind of a microphone they can talk to them? And
yeah. And the women think that the men can't see them. That's
just
bummer.
creepy.
Yeah.
Number 3, wet your lips, please. Stuff like that?
Yeah. Number 4, press them against the glass. Might give it away.
Yeah, that would give it away.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's not cool.
All right. Well.
A Colorado man has survived a shooting thanks to his chain necklace. The Commerce City Police Department said an argument broke out and a .22 caliber bullet was fired at the victim's neck. That bullet became lodged in the man's silver chain. Though he suffered a puncture wound, police said the necklace saved his life.
That's crazy.
All right.
The suspect was arrested at the scene on a charge of attempted homicide.
It's official. We're all getting safety chains for the summer.
Man.
We're gonna walk around looking cool.
I like it.
Get a silver Cuban link, baby.
Dookie ropes, Tom, for everybody.
Yeah. You know the sound it made when the bullet hit the necklace?
No, what?
Bling.
That's pretty good.
That's real good.
Oh, bling.
Bling. There's a picture of this.
Right.
Yeah?
And yeah, it's there's a picture of it lying on a bloody cloth.
Ooh.
Yikes.
So this is what's the one? It's the classic in the movies. It's the his mom gives him the Bible and the bullet lodges in the
or a flask
Yeah.
or some kind of lucky.
Yeah, like sending you off to war.
Yeah.
And there was a cop yesterday in New York City that got saved by his what is it, Kevlar vest, whatever, the so-called bulletproof vest.
Sure.
That's good.
But, so it did what it was supposed to do?
That's good.
That is good.
This has nothing to do with getting
right. It's not a random item. Yeah.
By a flask or by a chain or a Kevlar vest stopped a bullet, you say? Is that what you said?
Yes, I'm saying that.
Wow.
A dookie rope
Are you kidding
is as good as a Kevlar vest.
Huh. That's interesting.
American officer doing his duty. Some scofflaw tries to shoot him, and he's saved by wearing the vest. Just saying.
Well, good.
Hello to all of our police officer friends. Please wear your vest.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend counting on that dookie rope to save your life.
Please let me off when
Should some
caught speeding.
scofflaw be shooting bullets at you. Yeah, it's an amazing story. I'm sorry, Christy, what else have you got?
Police in Florida say a man accused of vandalism gave officers an obviously fake name. According to investigators, the 33-year-old man was arrested for spray painting a wall in St. Petersburg. When he was told that he was required to identify himself, the man said his name was...
Ryan Hump.
No.
That's a good name.
Oh.
Mr. Monopoly. and provided a date of birth of 4/20/69.
Oh, God, witty.
Yeah.
You got to have a monocle if you're Mr. Monopoly, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he had said...
Or is that one of those Mandela effects? He doesn't have a monocle. I just think he does.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
is that Mr. Peanut?
He does? Mr. Peanut does, yes.
Mr. Peanut has a
I don't know
monocle
if Mr.
for
Monopoly-
sure.
I don't
know
remember.
if Mr.
Who wears the
Monopoly-
top hat?
Mr. Monopoly does.
I don't know.
It's actually Uncle Pennybags, isn't it? Or is it Uncle Pennyworth?
The one with the pockets turned inside out. Bank error in my favor. Or
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Monopoly. He's got no monocle.
monocle.
It's a tuxedo, bow tie, cane, and
There
a
he
top
is.
hat.
He has a cane, a red bow tie. I couldn't.
And here you go.
recall.
Mr. Peanut does have the monocle.
Yep.
Curious George has a banana.
And yes, his name is Rich Uncle Pennybags. Please, the proper respect.
What does
Scrooge McDuck wears reading glasses.
What about Winnie the Pooh? Does that say anything about Pooh?
Pooh's not on this list.
Just context.
This is primarily. Oh, here's Monopoly guy again. And
Rich Uncle Pennybags. You son of a bitch.
It's labeled Monopoly.
What about Mr.
Man,
Pringles?
there's a lot of
Does
hostility
Mr.
here.
Pringles wear a monocle?
Mr. Pringles.
Mr. Pringles.
There's a Mr.
Oh.
Pringles.
Well, yeah, there's a
Yeah, he's
Mr.
on the
Pringles.
can. Look.
Yes, his name is Kevin Cartwright. Please, can we please address these people?
No,
Josh,
Mr. Pringle.
running bit. They're giving you no respect for that.
Mr. Pringle has a huge mustache and
A crown?
no, not
Right
in
there
this.
on your right, Tom.
Eyebrows?
Crown.
His beady eyes, doesn't he?
Oh, that's
His
because
wee beady eyes.
that's the Christmas version, and he's wearing a Santa suit.
Have you ever noticed that his head is the shape of a Pringle?
I've never
Josh,
noticed that.
and I was
You're
just
absolutely
noticing,
right.
I think his mustache might be two Pringles at an angle combined.
You may be right.
Right? Maybe? Am I onto something? We're going to figure this out today, fellas.
Ah, Mr. Pringle. Is that his name? Is he Mr. Pringle?
Yes.
No, it's
Mr.
Kevin
Perry Pringle.
Kevin Cartwright.
So Mr. Monopoly's name is, what is it? Moneybags Phil?
Penny.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
Okay. So I'm sorry. So this idiot was arrested by the police, and he told him his name was Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah, police determined his real identity by checking his Maine driver's license. That's Maine as the state, M-A-I-N-E. 33-year-old Mr. Ryan Howard has now been charged with criminal mischief and resisting
He's about
arrest.
to become Mr. Sodomy.
Rich Uncle Pennybags. That's not rich. Pennybags?
Well, how many bags of pennies does he have?
He must have a lot to be rich. Uncle
Mr. Pringles has a name.
What's his name?
I'm not telling you unless you guess.
If it's not Kevin Cartwright,
It's not Kevin Cartwright.
well, that's ridiculous.
He was on there. He was
He looks like a Kevin
the
Cartwright.
lost season of Bonanza. Kevin Cartwright.
Paul Potato Chip.
Chip Foe.
Nope.
I'd love to know his name.
Peter Pringles.
Julius Pringle.
Yes, it's better than I imagined.
Julius.
No way.
Where is that
Julius.
segment?
Prior to this, the mascot was officially known as Mr. P, no first name. By 2013, the name had spread, and in case Kellogg formally acknowledged, yes, his name is Julius Pringles. I didn't know Kellogg's came out with the Pringles. That's interesting.
Either did I.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
We're all learning so much today.
Yeah, we are.
Next thing you're going to tell me is a bullet stopped.
I mean, it was eventually
a Kevlar vest was stopped.
a Procter & Gamble thing because Greg Warren sold them.
That's right.
Was Procter & Gamble and Kellogg's in bed at one point?
You know what? I think
They may still be. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows to say?
I enjoy their cereals.
It's a
very
fine
much.
product. And as Greg Warren once mentioned, Pringles is the most efficiently packed food on the market.
And what's the alternate?
Maybe besides Pop-Tarts.
What's the alternate? Isn't there like an off-brand of Pringles?
Oh, sure. You have your Lay's Stacks.
STAX, Stacks.
They're not bad.
I wouldn't say it's off-brand. I'd say it's a reimagining.
Yeah, yes. It is.
Copycats.
Those also come in the tennis can, right? Tennis ball can.
Slightly different. Yep, but yes.
Do they have a mascot, Mr. Stacks?
I don't know if they have Mr. Stacks.
They could do Mrs. Stacks. You know what she'd look like.
Look at those jugs.
Hey, Top Heavy. How about some
And
chips?
she wouldn't have a mustache.
Pringles are great. Pringles,
time now.
Pringles are great.
They're delicious.
Time now to check in with our new game show. Another round of The Answer Is Always Check, Please, starring Chick McGee.
Thank you.
Brought to you by Silac Insurance. Check, the rules are simple. Answer check, please, for whatever I say, okay?
Check, please.
Perfect. Okay. Ready?
Check, please.
She say check, please. So, Chick, you're having dinner at an expensive restaurant with fellow employees. After dinner, the waiter brings the check around. What does Chick McGee never say?
Check, please.
Implying that you're
not
a cheapskate. Now, let's say you're retiring. You sign up for an annuity from the folks at Silac. Then once a month, what do you say?
Check, please.
Correct again. Actually, you don't even have to say it. The money will show up in your mailbox or
boom,
right into your direct deposit account. Do you want me to check on the best way to get started?
Check, please.
You just go to Silac. Go to their website, SILAC. Everything you need to know is right there about your annuity. That's SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Once again, SILAC, Silac, SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company, SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. And you too will be saying, check, please. Or you too could become Mr. What was it, Mr. Penny? What was it again?
Rich Uncle Penny.
Wait a minute. Or Mr. Pringles, or
Julius Pringles.
Or you could become Chick McGee. Maybe those last few things aren't correct. Just check out SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom to see what I'm talking about. Coming up, steak time, and we also have information about the #1 soda pop in the world. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio.
This is one that I wish to God somebody would have shared this information with me when I was a younger lad.
Mm-hmm.
It would have saved a lot of pain and suffering.
I see.
You know. And, never use Willem Dafoe as your safe word. That's a name that is easy to forget. Don't say he looks like Dennis Leary or list the movies he was in. You'll only feel her riding crop cut into your skin. Even if you remember Willem Dafoe is your safe word. Willem is a tough word to pronounce, 'cause it sounds just like you're saying Willem Dafoe. When there's a ball gag in your mouth.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
A truck driver distracted by a GPS
Johnson, too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They
I
go
can,
right to my hip.
but I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm
You
used
know
to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
Or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
and
now Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
absolutely stunning today. You certainly are one gorgeous lady.
Why, thank you, Bob. You keep flirting like that, and my gavel won't be the only thing getting banged today. My, it's a little warm in here. Does anyone mind if I loosen my robe?
Your Honor, that's what I call Exhibit Double D.
Bob, meet me in my chambers after court. I'd love to go through your briefs. Oh, and bring your handcuffs.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge Judy. It's a guilty pleasure. Available only on Bob and Tom Television.
This court is adjourned. Now let's all go to my place for margaritas and skinny dipping. Bob.
Catch Judge Judy only on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
A thought from Paul Gilmartin.
Down the elevator shaft they plunged, hurtling towards their death, their faces drawn by Edvard Munch. They smelled the devil's breath. Your tongue, she said at number 3. Let me see its size. He grinned and licked his forehead. She buckled at the thighs. The impact satisfied them both. Police were left some clues. A smiling woman all alone in a stranger's pair of shoes.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Getting ready for that Father's Day barbecue on our Weber grill.
Oh,
Omaha Steaks.
Man, oh man.
What could be better? It's the ultimate Father's Day would be getting Dad a Weber grill. Oh, and look at all these Omaha steaks you can cook on it. I'll be right over, Dad.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, a couple quick things. We were talking about this wedding in where the people ended up having a wrestling match.
Right.
It's for fun, obviously.
In Scotland, yeah.
But all the guys are wearing kilts.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh, you've got a friend. You've got a friend that wears kilts all the time.
Yeah. One of my best friends, Nick.
Now, have you ever actually worn one for any length of time?
I have not. No.
Anybody?
Have you?
I'm going to buy you man skirts for Christmas. You can all have one.
No. The one time
No.
One time I wore one, it sounded like I was walking with flip-flops.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what it sounded
I don't like the package to be unhinged.
Well, you can wear underwear. You don't have to go
Traditionally,
naked.
you don't, right?
I don't.
I couldn't pull that off. I could not pull off wearing a kilt.
I don't know.
I'm pretentious enough without something like that.
But they make a man's skirt that's not a kilt. It looks like, Josh said, it looks like more of a work apron, like that heavy brown color. You know what I'm talking about?
Khaki?
Yeah, but it's a darker
Yeah, it's
color.
like a rich, leathery kind of
look.
Color. Yeah.
That guys wear.
I don't think I could do it.
All right.
Chick, kilt?
If maybe. I don't see it being a choice.
But I do like the bagpiper at certain events.
Look, this one's waterproof and even has a pocket, like a cargo.
That's exactly the stuff Nick is wearing.
Now the thing is, and they're showing a guy that has like a 8-pack of muscles.
Yeah, he's a very strong man.
They're not going to show
that is
average
a hilarious body to put wearing that.
Are you?
So now you're saying, well,
you like bagpipes, but you don't care for a kilt.
That's correct.
Well, isn't it interesting? Scotland has had the kilt for so long. No other country went, hey, let's do that too.
Yeah.
It's just them.
It is odd.
It's interesting.
Only fellas that wear skirts.
Tom, this is right up your alley. It has like rings you can hang things on. It got pockets. It's called the tactical kilt.
There's actually something quite masculine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It looks pretty good, actually.
Think of Braveheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool. There are all kinds of colors.
I don't think Braveheart. I think Tootsie.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, aren't you something?
Thank you.
Is your friend kind of like a metal guy, Joss?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is he in the entertainment business?
He's having like a tie-in to metal.
He's quite rural. He's not, but he was we were buddy. He was in my show choir, and we acted in a bunch of stuff together and did comedy and things like that.
All right. Okay. All right. Now we are doing a special event this morning. We are having steaks for breakfast, and I believe there we go. We have there she is. We have Jess Hooker out on our porch with the beautiful Weber grill and an array of Omaha steaks.
I mean,
hey, Jess.
Hey, guys.
There
Yes.
we go. Oh, wow. We can hear you. Hang on a second. I just went deaf.
Is it loud? Am I loud?
No, you're good.
You're fine now.
Yeah.
You're fine
Okay.
now. Like the bangs, like the look. You look like Linda Ronstadt. We just need to get you in the roller skates and that famous album cover.
Right. Yes. Let's recreate that.
Okay, we will. I think that sounds
And
good.
I'll be eating an Omaha filet mignon while I'm on roller skates.
Is
Yeah,
is that what's cooking right now?
Yeah, right now we have the filet mignon and we have the top sirloin steaks and also the top sirloin burgers with a little bit of the Omaha steak seasoning on the grill right now.
Oh, wonderful.
I didn't know they had.
And
Yeah,
I saw
the chicken breast just came off and the all beef franks too, Josh. Your
those
favorite.
gourmet jumbo franks are just amazing.
I wish Jumbo Frank were here to comment on them.
Yeah. He is on his way.
Oh, Jumbo Frank is coming?
Yes, he is.
Good, good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Jumbo Frank eat a Jumbo Frank.
It's disturbing. But can you blame him?
I can't.
They really are and we all, I feel, agree. Christy just had one on the break.
Yeah, I did.
They're the greatest hot dogs there are.
Absolutely.
They are.
You can't even call them hot dogs. They're Jumbo Frank.
Exactly. And they are
They're
gigantic.
Okay. Now, Jess, we were talking about men who wear kilts. Your thoughts?
I'm into it.
You are?
See?
Yeah, I like a little show. Yeah, that's like it's like when a girl has side boob when she wears one of those shirts. There's like the chance that you might see something, but you don't know, and that's how I feel about men in kilts. Like you might see something, but you don't.
Bit of a thrill.
But do you want to see that?
I don't know if I
it's a
wanna see it.
thrill. I want to see it.
You want to see it uncaged and loose?
Well, I
Yeah,
hope
just out in the
so.
wild like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look at it right in the eyes.
Do you mostly want to? Do you mostly want to see it or them or both? Do you know what I'm saying?
I just think they're all so strange looking.
They are.
I'm curious.
They're odd apparatus.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so yeah, I would just I'd snoop around.
I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. I don't want to see another one the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're done.
No, I'm
You've
done.
seen plenty.
No.
What would you call it? I mean, let me set up my
Not side boob?
my thought here. Well, no, yeah, because when you
Dangler?
the vulgar term for the lady would be shooting a beaver, if you will.
Oh, okay.
The famous movie scene.
Yes.
You know, with the what's her name? Sharon Stone.
Sure. Basic instincts.
What would the male version of that be? Shooting.
No.
What, is there an
For a
animal?
while there, it was full Monty. Going full Monty was the popular.
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of-
because of the movie.
Right.
It'd be like shooting a duck.
How about
Peeping a Peter?
what about Flashing Gordon?
Oh, I like that.
Oh, he's about to flash Gordon.
Oh, I see. But does it?
No, that works real well.
Yes, it works real
I don't think it does. I think it does. A Gordon's not a.
It's really hard to work
A beaver.
with people beneath.
A beaver, of course, is a furry critter.
Right.
So, is there an equivalency that we can come up with for the male member?
There's cock because of the animal. So if you want to go the animal
Rooster.
route.
The rooster.
You know something? I think
That's-
that's already taken.
Yeah.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, so if you're going to flash a beaver, you could also crow a cock?
Yeah.
Something like that?
No. Then it sounds like it's making noises, like the aforementioned flip flop sound. Flashing a rooster doesn't cut it.
No. All right.
I don't think we can't come up with anything.
I came up with 3 things.
But they're all terrible.
Terrible.
But I did come up with 3.
Is it the visual? Would a term like hanging dong work in this case? When you're out there, or is it specifically when you're taking a peep at it?
Yeah.
It's an accidental flashing, right?
Accidental or intentional?
We're talking accidental?
Yeah, flashing hanging dong.
Flashing-
Flashing hanging dong.
Sounds like something that happened in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Maybe shoot a muskrat. Does shoot a muskrat work?
Shoot a muskrat.
Because you're shooting the moon, right?
An otter, maybe.
Shoot an otter.
Otter.
Shoot an otter.
No, but that's too close to Beaver.
Yeah, there's no. Oh, sorry, we failed. I blame myself.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
Talking about a dead end.
Gave you 2 nuggets of gold and you threw them in the
Flashing Gordon.
How about someone with an aardvark? Looks kind of like an aardvark.
Oh, aardvark's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello, Aardvark.
Hello, aardvark.
I like hello, aardvark.
How about hello, Aardvark?
That works.
Yes,
You gonna piss all over that one now?
I like that.
You pull your skirt up. Hello,
Yes.
Aardvark.
He sat down at the picnic table. I dropped my spoon and said, "Hello, Aardvark."
There you go. Yep.
There you go.
We nailed it. Well done.
Christy.
Boy, that took a long time.
Hey, you know something?
Maybe that was a conversation we should have had off.
Maybe in a meeting.
Quality takes time.
Yeah.
You got anything for me? You got a song for us?
Yeah, I got tons of songs.
Okay.
Hello, Aardvark.
You said you did a revision of your famous summer song. Since we're doing an Omaha
it's
Steaks
perfect timing.
Cookout with the Weber Grill, grab that guitar.
Get the capo on. We're all set.
Okay,
Here
all
we
right.
go. 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6.
Ah, there it is. Summer is here, and I'm cutting the grass, filling the pool. So happy winter has passed. Planting flowers, digging a garden, bought some sod, put a new yard, and I'm so happy. Summer is here. Building a deck, stained the hardwood floors. Got in my new hot tub without any shorts. I'm gonna start up the grill. Charcoal's the best, but someone I know is quite perplexed. That's Jackie, the manager at my apartment complex. She said you redid your kitchen and knocked out a wall. I said, you're welcome. I can do more in the fall. What were you thinking? Cooking outdoors. That's why the fire alarm went off on second floor. You see, I put lighter fluid on those instant start briquettes, and boy, that was a mistake. Never doing that again. Singed my eyebrows and burned my hair. Oh, the fire trucks came. The smoke has cleared. I'm meeting my new neighbors. Summer is here. Everything's fine. Sprinklers put to the test. But everybody outside seems so stressed, especially Jackie, the manager of my apartment complex. Jackie called me on the attack. I don't think I'm getting my deposit back. Oh, but summer is here. Summer is here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. They don't like it when you take a wall out of your apartment.
No, they don't.
Don't care for that.
Oh, okay. Very good. And the naked application of one's ass into the hot tub, problematic at the
skinny dipping. They don't.
You do whatever you want. You pay them.
Yeah.
You've been there at my apartment complex.
You give them money.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want.
Do you ever skinny dip in that pool late at night, Pat?
No, I have not.
Does anybody?
No.
You don't think so?
Nah, man, that's a good way to get arrested.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Skinny dipping in the apartment complex pool.
Hey,
Oh, you don't think it's happened?
I think it has happened.
and that's
I
how they
think
got
it's been-
arrested.
Yeah.
Right to jail.
So when summer comes around, do the police officers have to augment their cars with bathing suits and blankets to arrest the nude bathers?
Blankets and towels, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
How do you cuff a naked guy?
Carefully.
You just watch out for the aardvark.
You say hello.
We've learned that, certainly. We have another letter from the UK.
Oh, yeah? What's happening across the pond?
We heard from John earlier. This is Dear Bob and Tom Show. Dan, also in the UK, Navy, Michigan native. I learned from the lower ranks over the years that prostitution is technically legal here.
Really?
The exchange of services for money is legal. What's not legal is soliciting on the streets or in public places.
Oh, okay.
There are various websites, et cetera, et cetera. By the way, to keep up with the whore theme,
Yeah.
Okay.
that was established
Right.
early on in the show. We have a request for this. We haven't heard this in quite a while.
They both make a living in their bare feet. Catching one is like a treat, and they both hang out right there by the shell. They both walk slow at a simple pace, both afraid to show their face, but only one has a built-in place to hide. Turtles and whores, turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores. They both advertise a little tail, move so much you never get mail. They both go by the same nickname, Snapper. Daddy never told about the birds and bees, but always talked about both these and made it clear only one was fit to eat. Turtles and whores. Yeah. Turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores. Turtles and whores. Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. One is dirty and the other ain't nice. So be polite and always walk up from behind. Make small talk, never let them see you fear. Don't work alone, just bait or beer. And when you're done, just drop them by the river. Turtles and whores. Everybody. Turtles and whores. I've caught both while fishing. I'm always on a mission. And they both hate the kitchen. Turtles and whores.
The classics. Thank you very much.
Always walk up from behind.
Yeah. Got a nice letter here, Patrick.
Oh, yeah?
This is from Ethan in Illinois.
Hi, Ethan in Illinois.
He writes, I just had a chance to watch Pat Godwin's Repeat After Me special on YouTube. Loved it.
Oh, wow.
Then he goes on to say, I also watched Greg Warren's special known as The Salesman. Also fantastic.
All right.
Very cool.
So very good. Pat's new special just came on, was it last Friday?
Yeah.
It's the open bar comedy special called Repeat After Me, now on YouTube. Get a chance to check that out. You can check out Pat in person along with Willie G, Josh, Jeff Oskey. We're going to be out there doing our radio show. When I say out there, I'm talking about Iowa, and we'll be officially in Osceola, Iowa, home of the Lakeside Hotel Casino. That show will be coming your way Friday, June 14th. If you're anywhere nearby, please come see us. We start at 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time officially. Then also that night, we'll do a special comedy show. So all the details are at lakesidehotelcasino.com. So hope to see you there. Should be a fun time. I understand we'll have a remote Ace Cosby joke of the day being shipped in. Is that correct?
And if you're in Slipknot, tickets are on me. So if you're a member of Slipknot, because we'll be in the Iowa, Des Moines area.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Please.
What does that mean?
That means
that's where Slipknot's from.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I will give you a free ticket.
If they're a member of the band.
Yes.
We have an update on kilts.
We do. Okay.
This is our friend Craig. He got married last year in Scotland, and to honor the tradition, they all wore kilts. He sent a photo along.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good-looking group.
He said, I couldn't dance all night without underwear, though. That stuff flapping around gets real old real quick.
It's like the reason I don't wear flip-flops.
Thanks, Craig, and
I've noticed that.
congratulations.
In my post-shower dances, it gets a little goofy down.
I bet. Yeah.
Well, you got to have it secure.
You're doing the electric slide, and all of a sudden, hello, Aardvark.
That's the funniest dance to be doing.
That's right.
That's the name of the new album. Hello, Aardvark.
You got to remember that is Hello Aardvark now means I can see your Peter, right?
Yes.
Hello Aardvark.
Was up at Hello Aardvark.
So if you're going commando in a kilt, you risk getting Hello Aardvark.
Yeah.
It sounds like something a spy says to another spy to like inform him.
Have you ever seen an aardvark? They're weird looking.
They look just like an uncircumcised.
That
Old
long
anteater.
nose.
Are those anteaters? Are those the same thing?
They are.
Yeah.
They got to stop calling the same animal different things.
Wait a minute,
'cause
what?
Cows and bulls are the same thing.
No.
Aardvarks and anteaters aren't the same.
Same thing.
Are they?
I thought they were.
No. They're
Okay.
And then an armadillo's even weirder.
No reason to be real
There's an aardvark.
oddly aggressive about it.
I see. Let me see.
No.
I just thought
Can
they
I
were.
see an aardvark,
Somebody's
please?
going to punch you for a second.
This is an aardvark.
Yeah, that aardvark face. It looks like.
Wasn't there a cartoon with an aardvark and an ant?
Yes.
And the aardvark's voice was Joey Bishop-like or something?
They do look similar, though.
Was that part of Pink Panther?
No, it was on.
I think it was.
It was on. There was an aardvark cartoon. Arthur? It was Arthur.
So we're saying
Arthur
that
the aardvark.
Yeah.
once again, if you were at a picnic, the guy across from you is wearing a kilt,
Yes.
and you drop your spoon, reach down to pick it up, and you look over and you can see everything in its glory. You go, hello, aardvark. Okay, we got the protocol down.
Yeah, we got it already. Why are we going over it again? Pat had the epitome of hello. Give it again. Hello, Aardvark.
You pull down your zip, and you think your zip is up, but it's not. You're hello, Aardvark.
See, there you go.
You got to give a little Jackie Gleason.
Is that what that was? Okay, well, thank you very much.
Give him a Gleason.
Hello, Aardvark.
You about ready? You like me? You about ready to call it a day?
Yeah.
Well, Simply Safe protects my compound, and now it can yours too. I recommend Simply Safe Home Security. It's advanced home security that puts you first, and you can install it yourself. Simply Safe helps keep the compound safe each and every day with multi-camera shoot inside and out and high-definition cameras, allowing me to keep an eye on things and check on my puppy dogs. Simply Safe offers 24/7 monitoring, accessible to everybody with low upfront costs and monitoring plans for less than $1 a day. You can install the system yourself, easy to do, or you can have a pro do it, and there's no contract. And Simply Safe, as always, comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. And by partnering with Simply Safe, I've gotten real peace of mind, and now you can have it too. Plus, get a deal, an exclusive 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
And once again, the official word of the day, our words of the day. Hello, Aardvark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you very much. Coming up, we have Mount Fuji back in the news. Once again, my favorite character on McHale's Navy. And is there a tiger loose in Cincinnati? Well, we're going to find out.
We should have led with that, if so. Warn people.
Run.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262.
Josh is going to turn around.
One of your originals. Josh, just take your phone and do it this way.
I'll turn around.
You're going to hurt your neck. I can just see it now. You show up like Ted Kennedy at Mary Jo Kopechne's funeral.
Josh, you don't have to.
It's like he's at a movie.
He's going to have the big neck brace on.
Isn't this weird for you? When
Yeah, see, now that you say it, now that you've actually turned around, now it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Isn't he new since we were here the last time?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember him.
I'm pretty forgettable.
I noticed you wore red so the devil could find you first.
I had no idea that's how it worked.
Yes, either did I.
Okay. What's this tune called? Okay, that seems to be
What
working.
you asked for.
Okay, good. What was that?
Yeah, this is a completely original song, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Leonard Skinner, but apparently we resemble the guy. So every time we play this, we're like, "Hey, Leonard Skinner," and we're like, "No, we're the Electric Comics." But you guys want to try it?
Sure.
It goes a little something.
Well, Ronnie wore big hats.
Okay. He did.
I don't know, Ronnie.
That reminds me of one of the other times we were here when that little fella with the gun said he was going to sue us because he was wearing a hat on stage long before we were.
Sadly, that's a true story.
And then he stole a light bulb and left.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Tell you about that later.
Boy, would you look at the time.
Pigs back to me. Give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister, like a piggyback guarantee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Amish.
All right.
Completely original. Give me 3 pigs. What a classic.
That is quite a show you got there.
Air Toros. People would walk over you to get this shoe. Air Toros. Hemingway may have worn khakis, but he never got to wear Air Toros. Plenty of other famous people love their Air Toros. People like Gore Vidal, Bruce Hornsby, Red Skelton, and the Chicago Bulls. So, hoof it on over to your favorite shoe store, Air Toro. Air Toro. Just do it.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Frank Caliendo.
Some dude is on Bob Bob and Tom doing your freaking voice, Jim.
Maybe you are not listening right now.
Make it stop, Van Smack. I'm hearing echoes again, Van Smack. Make it stop, Jim.
Well, maybe that
Sincerely.
Grand Canyon that you have between your ears.
That did not suck.
Not unlike Alf, you just cracked yourself up. Look out, because you're going to be eating a cat in about 5 minutes.
We're making more echoes of freaking Lou Gehrig, Jim.
What a great speech that was. Lou Gehrig. No one has ever topped that speech.
The luckiest freaking man in the face of the world.
He truly was.
He did not suck.
No, he did not suck. And that day was the luckiest day for him.
Rack him.
Patterson, from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, sure. That's famous.
Yeah, you know, small.
Sure.
Thugged out town. You know, it's tiny. So small, we used to get robbed by people we knew.
Small.
People like, stick them up. I'm like, Andre? I'm going to tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How's she doing? I'll come over for dinner.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Coming up. I'm a master.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
The king of time.
Our listeners deserve to know that off the air just now, we were discussing things we hate.
Yeah.
And Christy Lee very matter-of-factly said,
I hate all of you.
but you said it in a very sweet, I hate all of you.
Well, the way you guys are going on,
we
you hate everything.
We totally deserved it. And I hate all of you.
I just hate all of you.
You know what? I don't. I love Omaha Steaks.
Of course you do. Everyone loves Omaha
We're doing
Steaks.
a grill. We're doing steak for breakfast. Whoa, I'm so excited. And we're doing with Omaha Steaks. And I'm not exactly sure what we have on the grill. I believe last time I checked, it was the filet mignon burgers and the actual filet mignon. Is that correct?
That's right. We have the butcher's cut top sirloins, the butcher's cut filet mignons.
Here we go.
Air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, Omaha Steaks burgers.
They're on the way.
Gourmet jumbo franks, and of course, the pure ground filet mignon burgers. My gosh. Also, we've got some wonderful steakhouse fries. They're the tastiest wedges you'll have. And later on, we're going to have some caramel apple tartlets. Which is the perfect way to end any meal.
This is the perfect Father's Day gift, as we've been saying over and over again.
I've just been served one of the butcher's cut filet mignons and the air-chilled chicken breast. And boy, oh boy, does this look wonderful.
Now, we have to chat, so we're going to have to talk and eat at the same time. Christy,
Yes, sir.
Get yourself all wiped down over there.
I'm good. Dr. Pepper.
First, you go ahead and do the news.
Yeah, like you're going to pay attention.
No, huh?
Well, it's okay.
Well, I
What's
should
new?
right now be.
Dr. Pepper has overtaken Pepsi as America's second favorite soda.
Wow.
According to market share data from Beverage Digest, Coke remains the top soda in the U.S., though Dr. Pepper inched in front of Pepsi as the number 2 brand in 2023. Last year, Coke captured 19.2% of the soda market in the United States by volume. And though Dr. Pepper and Pepsi both had 8.3%, Dr. Pepper was technically ahead. I don't know how they do that, but
I wonder what falls under the Dr. Pepper umbrella. Do they also have 7-Up?
I don't know.
Don't they have a couple other things?
It gets kind of confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good product.
Oh, yeah.
There's a terrific essay, believe it or not, about Dr. Pepper in John Green's book, The Anthropocene. Highly recommended. I mean, he can make anything incredibly interesting. But
Isn't there a TikTok trend? You're supposed to drink warm Dr. Pepper or something?
Really?
Is that a thing?
Oh, maybe that's part of the reason that it went past Pepsi.
It was in a recipe book from like the 70s.
Yeah, like orange. Heat up Dr. Pepper on the stove for the holidays and have orange in
Hot Dr. Pepper, yeah.
Hot Dr. Pepper.
And it's doctor approved, so it's obviously better for
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you can only have it at 10, 2, and 4.
I don't want to bring anybody down, but Dr. Pepper's degree, his PhD,
Yeah.
art history.
Oh.
So
he's not really a physician.
He seems like an art history guy, though, really.
Yeah, he can tell your, Picasso's from your Brock.
Right, but he can't sew your arm back on.
He'd try.
Technically, he is a physician.
He's a physician.
Hey, Ace, let me ask you a question. Did you hear your song? Then keep it to yourself.
No, I liked it. That's like when a guy hits a home run at the airport.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yes.
He's hanging out.
Where was that comedy during the joke of the day instead of the comment of the day?
It was a joke.
If you're a chocolate
Wait a
lover-
second. I got a question for you. I'm looking at this article. According to the data from Beverage Digest.
Yep.
Well, there's a publication you don't. Hey, where's the new Sports Illustrated? Have you got the Atlantic? People?
Oh, do you think Beverage Digest?
Rolling Stone? Oh, no, wait a minute. I got the new Beverage Digest.
Well, have you seen their latest swimsuit suit edition?
No.
It's pretty hot.
Ladies covered in bubbles?
By the way, where does Fresca fall in this?
Oh, I love Fresca. I don't know who owns Fresca. Who does?
How about a Fresca?
That's a Coke product.
Is it?
My girls run this Fresca kick. It's so
Oh,
good.
There's some good Fresca.
Put tequila in there, and you got a nice skinny margarita, my friend.
And I didn't know as long as I've been drinking it. I read the label a couple years ago, like 2 years ago. It's a grapefruit soda.
Yeah, grapefruit soda.
I always thought it was lemon lime.
Nope. Grapefruit.
Yeah, you don't get a ton of grapefruit.
Was that one sugar free?
Yes. Fresca is sugar-free.
Do you suppose the Beverage Digest has nostalgic articles?
Probably.
Back in the day when Tab was out there. That's gone now, right, officially?
Yeah. A lot of people are sad about that.
I liked Tab.
Did you really?
I did, yeah. Is
had that
RC
weird
Cola out there?
RC Cola is for sure out there.
Okay, good.
The restaurant has it. I think that Coke Zero tastes a whole lot like Tab.
I like Coke Zero.
It's a great diet soda.
It is.
It's
my favorite.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
That for a while there, that was the best diet soda.
An elite diet soda.
Yes.
I will say, though, if I'm at my local convenience store, I'm going.
Diet Pepsi. Begins and ends with Diet Pepsi.
Well, of course we know that's how you feel.
That's very good, too.
Well, let me ask you this real quick.
I like Diet Right.
Let me ask you this. Diet Pepsi, if I were to pour it into a vessel, a glass of some sort, could you tell a canned Diet Pepsi
a can?
From a bottled Diet Pepsi
I don't
to
know.
a fountain Diet Pepsi?
I don't think I could. I could tell the difference between a Diet Coke and a Diet Pepsi, though.
For sure.
And certainly a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Diet Pepsi is the most distinctive diet soda. I think so, too.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble saying Dr. Pepper because when I was a kid, we always called it Dr. Pecker.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And yet, when I called them the Dallas Mavericks, you got mad at me.
Well,
it's the same thing.
No, I think I got mad at the fact that you thought everyone was aware of Maverick.
Chick didn't just say, hey, remember when we all said Dr. Pecker?
When I was a kid, we said Dr. Pecker.
Yeah, it was the show Maverick.
It was very personal.
And then you followed it up with, could that have been only at my school we called him Maverick? Well, of course it was.
I believe I have not researched this. I'm just going on memory.
Well, research it.
Wasn't there a jingle? Dr. Pepper. Pepper upper, the most
No. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, you're a pepper. With the American werewolf and
Be a pepper, too.
David Naughton.
David
Yeah.
Naughton. Yeah.
Naughton?
Naughton.
Hello, Wadlock.
You want to hear a song?
To the moon,
Yes.
Alice.
Yeah, I want to hear a song.
You got a Dr. Pepper
kidding
thing?
me?
I want to hear anything else. Oh.
I'm going commando on a lark. I don't wear underwear after dark.
After dark.
But I didn't realize my zipper was down at the park. And a lady remarked, hello, Aardvark. I stumbled a bit, but
Look at him go, folks.
Oh.
Very nice.
Quick turn.
No, the second verse, you'll be getting arrested.
How fast was that?
pretty fast.
I
screwed up.
I was
No,
in
you're fine. It was
the
great.
holding cell.
Okay, real quick, Christy, we have to clear this up immediately. Is there a tiger loose in Cincinnati?
No, there's not a tiger loose in Cincinnati.
I heard there was.
No.
What about the Bengals?
Well, they're always losing. Ohio police say no loose tigers have been found in Cincinnati following a reported sighting. The report of a possible tiger near the University of Cincinnati came in around 3 a.m. Monday.
See, there's right there, you got it.
3
3 a.m. Monday.
Uh-huh.
Someone ate the whole brownie. There's a tiger outside.
Officers from the Cincinnati Police Department checked the area thoroughly, found nothing. Cincinnati Zoo was quick to confirm that all their tigers had been accounted for.
I
So
beg your
everybody's
pardon,
safe.
ladies and gentlemen, the Cincinnati Bengals. I
think he didn't produce.
Well, I know he really doesn't.
He doesn't.
That sounds very tinny.
Who day going to get a better band? We're coming right back.
That is held near and dear to every Hamilton county's, and you're poo-pooing it. You should back that up.
Okay. It's wonderful.
Heartfelt.
Yeah.
Is that Ray Charles on the keyboard? Oh, thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete
I remember we weren't prepared to do this. We're completely doing this.
That's why I'm stalling.
G-L-O-R-I-A, glory.
That's not Clint Black Sabbath.
No.
Now, how do you introduce Mr. Sabbath?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done this in 15 years.
Okay.
But you just take certain lyrics of some songs and put them with another song.
I see.
Like he's going to play Born to Be Wild. Listen and I'll tell you about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, yeah. Barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, yeah. Up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold Texas tea. Sweet tea.
Nothing like sweet tea. Huh?
Try that.
I like drinking sweet tea.
That's nice.
Try one of the other ones. Whichever one you want to do.
How about
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll try and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole day through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah.
All right.
This is James Sibley as Clint Black Sabbath.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's instruction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind.
Nice.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord,
all right, that's good enough.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Clint Black Sabbath.
Very.
That's great.
Makes it a lot.
I love that.
The Steppenwolf thing, the Born to Be Wild, you should do that if you ever go karaoke.
I got to do that one.
Yeah, do that. You can sing Beverly Hills. And you've heard the Purple Haze Green Acres thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing that.
I haven't heard that.
I guess that always makes everybody
The words from
happy.
Green Acres fit great. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spread now so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Is that an airbag in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Let's just say my curly fries have gone home style.
The Pubidor is a simple 3-step system. First, apply the Miracle Mix to desired region. Place those puny pubes in curlers, and then let the Pubador leave you high and dry.
Wow, it looks like a bloomin' onion.
The Pubador, now available at the Bob and Tom Personal Care Outlet Mall. Warning, not intended for beards, backs, or buttocks. Ask for the Pubador by name. Pubador.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
On November 15th, 1864, Major General William Tecumseh Sherman began his famous March to the Sea. Sherman led his troops from Atlanta, Georgia, to the ocean port of Savannah. As he was leaving, Sherman set the city on fire, gutting 40% of it. Atlanta wouldn't be burned this badly again until they gave their franchise tag to Michael Vick.
Nice. So comedian Alan Havey joins us. What else is on your mind? What are you talking about these days?
Oh, my girlfriend wants to have kids now, and I don't want kids. You know, kids are spoiled today. I don't know what happened. I guess children had a major coup about 12 years ago, spoiled little bastards. When a kid's bad, what do they tell them now?
No, time out.
Time out. What the hell is that?
Time out.
Yeah, I had time out when I was a kid. I'd wake up and go, what happened?
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, catch the big game last night?
Well, what truly is a game when you really think about it? I mean, it's merely a struggle for conquest between competing rivals in a match to attain victory, so they can feel superior about a relatively inconsequential endeavor.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Brothers.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Had a great song.
Well, thank you.
Hello, Aardvark. Is that the new song?
That's
Love
the
it.
new song.
Hello, Aardvark.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here he is, my buddy, Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's an honor to be your buddy. Hello, Aardvark.
Hello, Aardvark.
I
love it. That
That's
is
the new
good.
saying. Ladies, when you see a gentleman's accoutrement,
Yeah.
you're required to say, hello, Aardvark.
Hello, Aardvark.
Up and then you walk in the bathroom, and there he is in the shower. You whip open that curtain and go, hello, Aardvark.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many A's in Aardvark?
Two.
Like 4?
Three total.
Three.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Right? You got two up front?
Yeah. Two up front, one in the back.
Boy, they really wanted to be first in the dictionary, didn't they?
Yeah.
Aardvark.
Don't you love that back in the day of the Yellow Pages? You know, AAA plumbing, and
Sure.
A squared times 300.
They knew what they were doing.
Infinity A plumbing. But Aardvark, that's the new phrase. Do you like that,
I
Miss
do.
Hooker?
I love it. You killed it, Christy.
Oh, thanks.
Do you like finding a guy in the shower?
Aardvarks? Yes.
Finding a guy in the shower?
Just finding a random guy in your shower?
Happy
Not a random guy. but-
Okay.
No, you sneak up on a guy in the shower, sure. Yeah.
Josh, you like that? You're at your place, leisurely taking a shower, and one of your lady friends happens to be in the building.
One
and
of
she
them?
whips the. You have a curtain or a sliding glass door?
I have a glass door.
Slide it open and go, hello, Aardvark?
No. I don't want to be scared in the shower. Like, it's a weird place to be startled.
Well, let's say that you knew. Let's say that you knew that this person was already there.
Yeah, still.
You don't want
It's
to be.
always startling if somebody just opens the shower door.
Maybe she's bringing you a knife.
Look at my new knife.
Do you like showering with somebody? Do you like showering with somebody?
It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, there are pitfalls.
It's not as. That's really
I'm sure
not.
your shower's huge enough to you both can shower at the same time, right?
And get water simultaneously. That's the thing.
That's the
Yeah,
trick.
if you have multiple shower heads,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
One time, one person's always freezing if you
Yeah.
just have one shower.
I like soaping up a female body.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I do. That's my favorite thing. The boob car wash. Take them, spin them around.
It's fun.
It's great.
It's not accessible.
You didn't
It's
answer
not
my
easily,
question, Grizz.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
The two of you can shower at the same time.
That has never happened.
But it's possible.
It would be possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
My little girls will go in there with their friends, and they'll have a
Hey, all right.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's no need to.
No. They go swimming and they hop in the shower and there's a lot of noise coming out of it.
You remember when you were young and would shower with your friends?
Tom showered with his friends, showered with his friend's mom, and showered with his brothers and played bear man, bouncing naked on bed to bed.
What now?
You could be alone.
You don't have a shower in your pool house?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
No, I'm sure.
I've never taken a shower in that, but I've never been in the pool either. I'm just a maintenance guy.
Do you know how many showers you have?
Several.
He has no idea.
No, that's
I have several showers.
Yeah, it sure seems like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sure does.
So, Josh, I'm with you, though. I do not like showering with someone.
You're not supposed to be showering together. You're supposed to be doing other things.
No.
That's dangerous. You know how many people
Jess, your point is
broken a hip trying to do that?
I get the romance part, the sex part, but you can just
Soap
shower
is fun.
together.
It's a lot of
fun.
Yeah.
Steamy
and shampooing a woman's hair is
romantic.
Oh, it feels so good.
I don't like it for the act because the water can make things tricky, but I think after the act, that's a real good
Water
time.
does create friction.
It does.
Forget that.
No, it's there's soap in the floor. You could slip, break a hip.
All right.
How embarrassing would that be?
Don't you have one of those
EMTs have to come to your house and you go, I throw a towel on hello Aardvark over there, will you, for God's sake?
Do you have an ounce of romance in you?
Yeah.
Yes. At all?
But I don't. You know what
Would you
else
like some? Oh, no.
Romance, he barely has empathy.
Some of us aren't too worried about breaking a hip in the shower. We're not all built like Hume Cronin.
He has the muscular build of a Hume Cronin.
Poor Tom. Slippery in there. I want to do it. Now, Jess, you know what else I hate?
What else do you hate, Tom?
Breakfast in bed.
Oh.
I am not a fan.
I love it.
It is awkward.
You get your legs sticking straight out. There's a done tray there.
Got a better yawn.
Man, oh man, the things you dislike.
No, that's one of these people.
That to me is the funniest part of this.
Yeah.
Well, of course your legs are sticking straight out. Where would they be?
Oh, in a chair where they belong when you're eating.
It's not that comfortable, is it?
I don't mind it. I like it. That's a part of being in a hotel is eating in bed.
A treat.
Yeah,
it really is. I don't mind it.
Room service.
Yes.
I'm okay with room service.
I hate room service.
But I don't lay down in bed and eat. I sit at the edge of the bed in front of the TV and eat.
Or at the desk. They have a nice desk
that's
usually.
sort of where I'm at.
As opposed to being at a beautiful restaurant, perhaps in atriums, a nice waiter, you can get updates on your stuff. Your food is actually arriving warm, not underneath some metal frisbee. Oh, look,
the
these
food gets
pancakes
cold,
look 2 hours
If
old.
the food gets cold, I put it under the blankets. No big deal. It warms right up.
I've actually never had a cold room service.
Absolutely.
They're really good at keeping
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
But,
I think it's fine.
yeah.
I like it.
So then you go right into the shower and wipe the pizza off your
It
face.
depends. If I had wings, sometimes I do just hop in the shower.
Wipe the pizza off your face.
I mean,
Look at him. He really thinks he's.
not only am I eating pizza.
He thinks he scored.
Yeah.
Hear what I said to Josh?
I really got him.
I really got him on that one.
Eating side saddle on the bed, looking this way to the TV.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
No, thank you.
No people.
That's my favorite part.
Now we have more Tom speak.
All right.
Our small town, writes Richard, has a designated.
Hello, Dick.
Oh, it's hello Aardvark. We don't want to go straight.
Yes, we're trying to be a little more subtle.
Yeah.
You're right.
Our small town has a designated area where you can drop off yard waste. I was doing some trimming yesterday, and my wife had loaded brush onto our truck. She couldn't think of the term for the composting site and proceeded to ask me if I wanted to drive to the leaf refuge. Richard from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Ah, beautiful country this time of year.
Man, if only other people from the United States would weigh in and give us their opinions instead of all the jerks from Michigan.
My kid couldn't remember the word for tomorrow, so he called it Nexter Day.
Nexter Day is very good.
very good.
That could take off.
I
Thank
like
you.
that.
Thank you, David. In Sun City, Arizona, listening to the show. Thank you very much.
I had one that was similar the other day. A kid had never been to a shopping mall. I know that's hard to believe, but young kids haven't. And he was at the shopping mall, and he was like, so this is just like an airport without the planes?
Man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
A
so
genius
brilliant.
observation.
Yeah.
In fact, I think airports now are more successful than most shopping malls.
I think so.
The
These
malls and
days.
the airports, it's
Yeah.
the only time people are around them.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Boy, that one in Minneapolis. Oh, man. That's a good
It's
mall.
a good mall.
That's a good
The
mall.
Mall of America?
No.
the
one
Minneapolis airport.
At the airport.
Oh.
It links Minneapolis and St. Paul, the airport.
Yeah.
It's like so big.
On foot.
Yeah.
Now, we have coming up, we're going to be talking about steaks. We're going to talk with the president and CEO of Omaha Steaks. We're going to get the word on, among other things, the lasagna. That's right.
So good.
Is it possible that we're going to hear from Jumbo Frank?
Not during that interview.
No. The last thing you want to hear during that is, what's all this about?
This is from Scott in somewhere in Kentucky, apparently. We recently discovered a random squash plant growing in our backyard.
Oh.
The other morning, I went out to fill the bird feeders, and when I came back, my 8-year-old said to me, "How's the crush doing?"
Oh, another word for squash.
Oh, squash.
Makes sense, right?
Oh, crush,
That was a
squash,
crush.
yeah.
Did he say it was a rogue squash plant?
Yeah.
Bird dropped a seed, probably.
That's weird.
It's growing at random. Well, speaking of birds, we started today's show with Christy announcing that, and I was not aware
She's
of this.
pregnant.
I am not pregnant.
When you see a cardinal, it means that, what is it exactly?
That
Christy?
you're being visited by a loved one that has gone
You're
to
aware of
heaven.
this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, thank
White
you.
women love this.
That's why I love it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've known that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Me too.
My kids know it too.
It's
yeah.
a very nice sentiment.
It is. It makes you it makes you feel nice after you've lost somebody. Yeah.
Now, the bright red cardinals are male, and then the brownie ones are female, right?
Yeah.
The bland, boring ones.
Yeah, the
Isn't that
bland,
interesting?
boring ones.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah.
So
There are
it's like the peacock then, where the male is
Yes.
the one doing all the showing off?
Yeah.
But there are people who believe maybe a butterfly is another.
Yeah, my grandma
symbol.
always said that, which
Yeah.
is nice. Every time I see one, I go, "Oh, hello, Dad or Grandma,
Yeah, there you
or that hobo I accidentally killed with my car."
Yeah. Why not?
It's good to see you.
Why can't it be the hobo?
Right. Sure.
You killed me. Flap, 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 flap.
Wouldn't that more likely be a bee that's just coming by to sting you? Take that. Right now, I want to talk about Omaha Steaks again because it is the season. We just had a great Omaha Steaks breakfast. Tell me more, Josh.
I'd love to. Father's Day right around the corner. We're celebrating a tad early because, look, every day is sort of Father's Day. You got to celebrate those great dads out there. Give him a gift this year that's guaranteed to take him to his happy place. Give him Omaha Steaks, because a world-class dad deserves a world-class steak. And the Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks, they've made it easy with hand-selected gift packages starting at only $89. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. You're going to get an additional discount when you shop gourmet gift packages for Old Dad's Day. We've been sampling some of the greatest food they have in those gift packages, like premium proteins. My gosh, the pure ground filet mignon burgers, those are so juicy and wonderful. The butcher's cut filet mignons, Omaha Steaks burgers, and gourmet jumbo franks. And how about that air-chilled boneless chicken breasts? My goodness, they're so good. Oh, did somebody say
Jumbo Frank? It's Jumbo Frank.
Jumbo, we couldn't help but see that you were enjoying one of you. You were eating a Jumbo Frank. Yes, I was. Some would call it deplorable. But I can't help myself.
They're delicious, aren't
My
they?
kin are delicious. They sure are. They sure are. What else did you have? Caramel apple tartlets. I had 6 of them. Well, that's why you're Jumbo, isn't it? I do not care to be called fat.
That's your name. No one's calling you fat,
We're
Jumbo
not
Frank.
calling you fat. We're calling you Jumbo. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Continue the ad, John. All right.
All right. Thank you, Jumbo.
Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS to get exclusive savings. Shop for unforgettable gifts guaranteed to make Dad's Day. Because if there's one thing Omaha Steaks knows, it's that dads want steak. That's omahasteaks.com. Promo code BTS at checkout. Save on exclusive packages starting at just $89. And thank you, Omaha Steaks, for today's wonderful breakfast. Jess, for preparing it. Just a terrific food. You're really going to like it.
Oh, thank you very much, Omaha Steaks. I got a question for you, Jess Hooker.
Yes.
You say you like breakfast in bed?
I do.
Do you ever sleep on your dining room table?
No.
Then why do you eat on your bed?
I don't No.
That's a silly question.
Because your dining room table is really uncomfortable to sleep on. And your bed's really uncomfortable to
I
eat on.
don't eat at home in my bed, just room service.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying.
It's like camping. It's like things you do when you're not at home.
Yeah.
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 Do you ever eat with your legs sticking straight out?
Sure.
It's a fair question. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So
which
have
are,
sex on the first date?
it says, if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play
That's
it.
what it sounds like. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, Mom, come on.
I'm not wearing panties.
I can't answer the
Will somebody
I'm
get
not wearing
that?
panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello?
Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh,
Isn't
you
it
set
cool?
me right up.
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh,
Once
yeah.
again.
Okay, once again,
Oh,
Glamour.
wait a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then
Hello?
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what?
Yeah.
Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So,
God
in other
forbid you
words-
do what you want.
Yeah. So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
And then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know,
but
it
I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, they I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
It's my kids. Hang on.
That would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as
Yeah.
the ring. I'm getting punked right now. Okay. I've got tears in my eyes. Okay, once again, Josh has put them on over his.
Okay.
Okay, so now in the groin area there.
Well,
is a,
that looks ridiculous.
Whoa! Oh, is she turning it on? Sit back down. Now,
You know, this is why
Sadie-
we have HD cameras.
Sadie has the remote control.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? You have it caught in a
Okay.
crack? What's going on back there?
Okay.
Okay, you okay?
Okay, so are you prepared?
Now, Sadie, explain to me how the remote works.
Okay, so up to 20 feet away, which makes it really fun for a Valentine's Day date, out to dinner with your
Oh,
lover,
sure.
a little private. There's 3 different modes. There's
Right.
manual mode where I can just press a button and it will vibrate.
All right, there we go.
There's ambient mode where you can hold it up to a speaker and it'll pick up the bass from music.
Is that?
Or you can whisper sweet nothings into the mic like
Oh,
this.
my God.
Can you?
Oh.
Oh, so
Hey,
as
honey.
she talks, it's vibrating?
Hey there, big
That's pretty
boy.
good.
So she could be in the next room on a phone.
Really? Here, I'm going to step over here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now Sadie's leaving and walking away over to Chick's mic.
All right.
And
Oh, my God.
oh, she's whispering.
Talking to him, yeah.
I feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Let me try it.
Whisper sweet
Wait a
nothings.
second.
Now I've got the.
Oh, it's so.
He's going to be
So what do I
finished.
do? Do I just
No, it's
talk?
already doing it.
Hey, John.
Oh, no.
So it's vibrating to his voice.
What's going on?
It's
What's
as
going on?
though
What's
your
going on?
lips
What's going on?
are up against me.
Oh.
Give it back to Sadie, please.
How about this?
That's frisky.
Is it? Oh, goodness.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
wedged between this leg and the console, eating, drinking, slurping, steering with the other knee, and that's perfectly okay if this guy buckles up. And until you see a man pour a piping hot cup of coffee in his crotch at 40 miles an hour, you have no idea the maneuverability of an automobile.
I can't think about the big picture. It's just hard, don't you think, to be human right now? I mean, we got stresses and pressures. I've got suicide bombers and gingivitis. You know, something's gonna,
something's gonna get me.
It is. What do you? I mean, I do the best I can. You know, I floss twice a day and spy on my neighbor because that's what they said. That's what they said.
To do that.
Keep your eyes open. Let us know if you see something fishy.
That's
what
right.
they said. And I don't know. You think that's going to work? There was a lady in Florida that gave birth and didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that lady watching your back? Really?
You want that lady voting?
You know,
Really?
yeah. I mean, I'm sure she's a nice lady, but something tells me things get by her. That's all I'm saying. I mean, how do you?
Yeah. I thought I had indigestion. A little backfire from a burrito the other day.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
Here, can I help you through the X-ray machine, Mr. Atta?
Yeah.
Yes.
All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello. We've just all had our Omaha Steaks Cookout.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Delicious. We met Jumbo Frank.
And steak
Yeah, it was good to see him.
Steak fries. And,
I'm having a caramel apple tartlet right now.
Oh, look at you.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even see those. Oh, well, thank you very much.
One bite.
Now, I want to remind everybody that Pat Godwin's open bar comedy special up and running on YouTube. It's called Repeat After Me. Also, I need to mention we had a really nice letter about your special, Pat, and also Greg Warren's special called The Salesman.
Yeah.
He's also got one out there called Where the Field Corn Grows.
Who's this, Greg Warren?
Yes.
Is he still doing comedy?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Okay.
Now,
that's what he calls it.
Just checking.
We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What's going on over there?
I failed to let Pat sing a song. I believe you had a song for our dating story. Did you not, Pat?
Yeah, I was on those. I paid for dating apps for a while.
Uh-huh.
And that didn't really work out.
Well, you didn't call them dating apps, though, did you, Pat?
Well, I did call them dating apps, yeah.
But in the morning when you would see if anyone had...
Yeah, that's in the... That's
in the
little
song.
slide.
I got you.
Now, do we have to set this up by talking about the fact that
shut up?
There was a story out of Vietnam.
Right, the Mina Cafe. They had a two-way or a one-way mirror where the ladies sat in one room and they thought they were seeing themselves. The men sat in another room and they could see the ladies. So it was really not a fair date, if you will. So they could kind of check out the ladies before they...
Yeah, it's more like a peep show, really, because didn't you say the men were lower, so they were...
Oh, yeah, and they could, maybe look up the ladies' skirts off.
Yeah, so, word's going to get out of this place. But do you have a song about the dating?
Yeah, but I got off the paying sites and I returned to Tinder. It's free, baby. Return to Tinder. I spent $500 on high-end dating apps. And bright and early each morning, I checked the traps. No one responded to me. Return to Tinder. If you like me, swipe right. And now a pretty little lady wants to hook up tonight. She doesn't look like her photo, but neither do I. I'm really 10 years older, and she says I'm a guy. Oh boy, I spent a lot of effort to get a lady in bed. I met a new girl on Tinder. The trailer's filled with Sudafed. Oh, this isn't working. Return to bartender. I met a girl at the bar. I'm going old school. Now we're making out at my car. Yeah. Return to Tinder.
I like the place. I like the remake of the melody there at the end.
I don't know what the chord changes were.
Worked very
no
well.
sense of melody.
Okay. Okay.
That gives me an insight as to why you like to make love in the car now.
You know, the car is can be very romantic.
Yeah.
Remember,
Really?
how about you want to play your Kentucky song, the tribute to making love in the car?
My Kentucky song?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the one,
the bourbon one.
Yeah, the bourbon song.
We can
about,
get to that in a
you know,
little bit.
plying some young lass with bourbon and then taking advantage of her in the back of the car. Oh, sorry.
Not that last part.
Hey, if you're a chocolate lover, she said, changing the subject, particularly a fan of dark chocolate, you can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yes.
Despite a 2023 Consumer Reports finding that suggested some dark chocolate brands might contain harmful levels of lead and cadmium. Cadmium? What's cadmium?
It's an element.
I don't know. A team from Tulane University is bringing us good news. Researchers found that eating dark chocolate does not pose a threat to your health and may actually be one of the most nutritious foods you can eat all day, which I thought.
Really? We all knew it was good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like some lead. Sometimes you don't. No, this is disturbing that there was so it's such minute amounts that it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
is what
matter.
they're saying.
They're saying that dark chocolate is good for you, especially the higher the cacao. Cacao.
Cadbury eggs now with less cadmium. And am I correct in saying there is a massive chocolate shortage on the way?
There could be.
What are you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Chocolate and helium.
Did you pick up a new pamphlet? How to start a panic? Is that what you're doing?
There's some farming issues.
Chocolate prices are going to go way up. Apparently.
Isn't there like 2 or 3 people in charge of chocolate? I think I saw that on 60 Minutes or something.
Really?
Some chocolate baron or czar. Something. It's not a pretty system.
No, it's not.
Take a look at
like
it.
De Beers?
Yes, very similar to the diamond industry.
That's, of course, for beer.
I know I have to make sure that my candy is, none of it is blood chocolate. That's a thing?
Yeah.
The first annual Space Piracy Conference is set to take place early next year.
R2D2.
R2D2.
R.
The 2-day invite-only symposium will examine crime, piracy, and smuggling in space. The conference will be held by the Center for the Study of Space Crime Policy and Governance. Mark Feldman, the organizer's director, said now is the time to start thinking and talking about mitigating the threat of piracy in space.
Seriously?
Are we kidding?
No.
Well.
You think there's a problem?
China's trying to get somebody on the moon.
Oh, China was on the moon.
They were on the moon. The flag's up there.
No, they're trying to get a person.
The flag's up there now, Josh.
Yeah, put it up yesterday.
Yes, but not a person.
There's a person in that flag's what I heard.
What?
Yep. He's all stretched out like a starfish.
I do think that the, obviously, weaponry up there, where they're going to be able to zap your satellites, that's happening.
For one, I'm not going to sleep by the light of a communist moon.
George Washington said that.
Lyndon Johnson.
Right,
yeah. At least according to the movie The Right Stuff. Lyndon Johnson said it.
I mean, so it's really not space piracy that's the issue, isn't it? More like aggressive behavior by a country. They could take out your satellites.
Well, I
take out your internet and all that stuff.
I assumed it would also be intellectual property theft. Which China
probably.
is just so good at.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Oh. They've really cornered that market.
Some of the best of the best.
yeah. We're not going to see some dude from Somalia saying, "Look at my astronaut eyes through the glass."
No, we're not.
What does he say? What does the guy say to Tom?
I'm the captain now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Do the voice. Have some fun, Josh. Come on.
Huh?
Do the voice. Have some fun.
I am the captain now.
Yeah.
Is that how he does it?
That's very good.
Yeah.
Japanese officials have discovered that the screen setup to block tourist snapshots of Mount Fuji now has several holes in it. Authorities
waist high
in Fuji Kawaguchiko erected the 8-foot-tall mesh screen to prevent disruptive tourists from photographing the iconic mountain.
How dare they take a picture?
Well,
Well, within hours of its completion, Josh, authorities discovered holes in the screen.
Yeah.
Within the last week, 10 similar holes were found, all of which are at eye level and all about the right size to fit a camera lens through.
They be taking pictures, huh?
It's because they remember this. There's a convenience store
Lawson's
right there.
convenience store.
Yes, beautiful Lawson's.
Yep.
The convenience store Tom and I grew up with as children. They're now in Japan.
Yeah, where
evidently.
photos are taken at a certain angle and would make it look as if Mount Fuji was sitting atop the store roof. That's one of the most popular viewing locations.
I still don't understand what the big deal. Let people take photos. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Well, yeah, but what about the Fuji and Mount Fuji's family? They're not getting any money from those pictures.
Oh,
what about that?
I think if you name a mountain after film,
yeah,
you're asking for it.
Right.
If there was a Mount Kodak. Have you been to Mount Kodachrome? No one comes by anymore.
Kodak? No, it's Kodiak. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Fuji Films, famous.
Fuji Films,
now,
of
we're
course.
are we ready to hook up? I think we're getting ready to hook up with Nate Rempe. There we go. Hey, Nate. Good morning, sir.
Hey there.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, now, Nate, you've got an office that has windows. We're not just are we landlocked, we can't even see outside. It looks like a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can put me up on the TV so you can see outside.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Nate is the president and CEO of Omaha Steaks. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we have just had Omaha Steaks for breakfast, not to mention some chicken and some jumbo franks.
And some steak fries and some tartlets.
And burgers. Yum.
Now, the key question is, why is Omaha Steaks presenting the perfect Father's Day gift? What do you think?
Well, it's because it is the perfect Father's Day gift. 95% of dads want steak. And personally, I have steak for breakfast every day. So it fuels me as I take on the day here at Omaha Steaks.
Well, you got a good reason to have. I love having steak for breakfast every day. I'm a big steak and eggs fan. Also, a parenthetical to our discussion, we should point out that we are constantly talking about the lasagna, which is not on your roster, I know, but it's absolutely delicious. The Omaha Steaks lasagna, you could throw that into one of those great Father's Day gift packs.
And so meaty. It's a meat lover's lasagna, and it is really, really wonderful.
Yeah, I think the thing is our name says steak, but we have all kinds of really great products. And people actually don't know that we're one of the largest direct marketers of seafood as well. So we've got, 400, odd and end products that are just amazing. Every single one of them, we take a lot of pride in and we craft it in our test kitchens and make sure that things are just perfect for our customers. So you really can't go wrong when you pick an Omaha Steaks product, no matter what it is.
Now, can you tell us how to go wrong for Father's Day? Or do you think of any particularly lame gifts that you've received perhaps in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody wants like a flash drive or a tie or, another, mug. Give your dad steak. 95% of dads want steak. In fact, in the Harris poll we did this year, we found out that dads want steak more than beer.
Whoa! Okay.
You guys actually did a Harris poll?
Yeah. Well, we got to know what the customers want, right? What dads want.
But that'd be great, though, because in this contentious year of politics, it'd be really nice to be getting a Harris poll that wasn't about an election, just about some great food. I'd be happy to answer that survey. And now,
I really think dad should have beer and, it doesn't need to be one or the other.
No.
Have a beer and a steak.
Yeah. But I would like to say this. Don't give them a tie and steak.
No.
Just saying. Dad does not need another tie. Am I right about that?
No.
Okay, yeah. But
I mean, look at Nate. He's not even wearing a tie.
Yeah. Ties are for weddings.
He's got steak in his pockets.
That's right. You're darn right he does.
Hey, you cut it like little triangles. That's kind of clever.
I bet the dogs follow you everywhere if you have steak in your pockets.
That's right. Exactly.
Nate Rempe is the president and CEO of Omaha Steaks. Now, are those two different gigs? Technically,
Yeah,
I mean,
sort of are.
Do you have to switch jackets when you become the president, then go walk into the CEO office? And
I think CEO is kind of like, the diploma. President's the actual job, right?
It's okay.
It's a title, but it's fun to be in a role to really have an impact on the business. It's a 107-year-old business. Was family started. The family came over from Latvia. And it's really the American success story. And I was honored and lucky enough to be able to be the first non-family member to run the company. It was appointed president in 2020 and CEO in 2023. So,
this is like asking someone who their favorite kid is, but what is your favorite thing from Omaha Steaks?
We have a steak called the rib crown. It's epic. So, the rib on the animal is a relatively large cut of meat, and you cut that into ribeye steaks. Well, there's a part of the ribeye steak called the spinalis, which is this really kind of creamy, delicious, rich part of the steak. We cut that entire piece of meat off the rib, and we turned it into a steak specifically. And it's amazing. And you can find that on omahasteaks.com. You just search for the rib crown steak. It's unlike any steak you've ever had. And if you buy it and you try it, you should prepare it to be ruined forever. It'll be the only steak you want to eat.
Wow. And I by the way, nice move naming it the rib crown. I think if you'd call it the spinalis, that sounds like something you'd get at the drugstore to take care of a mosquito bite.
Exactly. That's a meat guy. That's a meat guy term, right? It is the rib crown, which is more marketing focused.
Now I've got to try that. Thank you very, very much. Once again, it's time to act up and be smart and get all those dads in your life some delicious Omaha steaks. Thank you so much, Nate. Have a great day there in the sunshine.
And happy Father's
Thanks,
Day.
everybody.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
Do your dad right this Father's Day. Give him what he wants.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you.
OmahaSteaks.com.
And
sure appreciate you.
Thank you. And Jess, thanks for cooking them. They were absolutely delicious.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we have to move back on to Christy Lee. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do a couple. I want to announce very quickly that we are going to be, speaking of being elsewhere, we're going to be on the road. Lakeside Hotel Casino, Osceola, Iowa. That's coming up just around the corner, Friday, June 14th. Live show that morning starting at 5 o'clock in the morning live, Central Daylight Time. We're going to have everybody there for the most part, and then a special show that evening.
And I'll be drunk in the audience for that, so you don't want to miss that.
All right, Willie G, Patty G, Josh, Jeff Oskey, yours truly, Chick McGee, we're going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Get all the details at lakesidehotelcasino.com. Once again, that's coming up June 14th. That's a Friday morning and a special show that evening. We hope to see you there. Now, we got a lot of other stuff going on. Christy, give me the teaser.
Coming up, we'll take a look at history on this date, June 4th. A lot of things happened.
June the 4th be with you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Right now,
you can leave.
Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. So far, the year's gone by pretty quick. Think about something you did in 2024 that you're proud of. Celebrate yourself. And one of the ways to do that is through therapy. To help you get through the year, reaching out is not a sign of weakness, but actually a sign of strength. And BetterHelp has a better way to access therapy. It's quite a simple and elegant idea, and that is the therapy can be done online. The way it works is you'll get matched with a licensed therapist by filling out a brief questionnaire online. And by the way, thousands and thousands of therapists are participating in this program. And then when you do the therapy, it can be done as a chat, texting back and forth. It can be done with the camera on, like a Zoom call, or just like a phone call. It's about what works for you. It's also about flexibility, because you're doing it online, you don't have to drive across town, et cetera, et cetera. So you can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be when you want to be there. So take a moment, visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% off your first month. Once again, BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. And as Christy said, coming up, it is Today in History. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. Yeah, there's a light switch there, and she'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler, like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter.
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Linda, I can't tell you how happy I am to finally meet you. And,
Right. What do you do, Jerry?
Well, I own my own consulting business and...
consulting, eh? And when did you lose your Amway dealership, Jerry?
Huh? Sheesh, what a bitch.
She's the bitch Lorette. She's single, pissed off, and is looking for money. Lots of money.
Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Phil.
Yeah. Did you forget something?
No, I don't think so.
Any gift?
Gift? I didn't know that we were...
Bye-bye, loser.
Wow! Tune in to Bob and Tom TV and see why she's called the bitch Lorette. She's on the prowl, and she's got...
Shut your hole and bring on the rich numbnuts.
On Bob and Tom TV.
Well, there you go. There's a show I'd watch.
Yeah.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I was playing in Miami, and RuPaul was real big at the time, and a lot of the staff was gay at the club, and they were going to go at like 3 in the morning to this huge gay bar to see RuPaul, and I was like, all right, I'll go, and so I go down there. I mean, it's like 2,000 people. And mostly gay men, and I'm sitting there by the record machine, and the ugliest guys there hit on me. I mean, ugly pimples, fat guys. I'm like, you know what?
Gay people drink too.
You were a 2 in the morning pull, man.
Man, he looks good.
Just the fact that you went, okay, I'll go. You can't get a regular cheeseburger in L.A. Like, if you get a cheeseburger at a restaurant in L.A., it's always a burger that was happily raised by the owner's barber, Jeff, spelled Geof.
Of course, yeah.
I just want a cheeseburger. I want a burger made from a cow that was born and raised to be a burger. All right? I don't want a burger with dreams or hope. I want a burger that knew the deal. And I want a cheese that is 40% plastic. All right? I want a cheese that when I poop it out, I poop out a keychain.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Details coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin's here. Hey. Killer morning.
Thanks, you too.
You're welcome. There's Christy and Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Being all snobby. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello. And I'm going to make an unusual request.
Okay.
It'll be on this date in history
Yes.
that people remember where they were when they heard about a new saying.
Hello, Aardvark.
Hello, Aardvark. This is what you say when you see a man in a kilt with no underwear, ladies, and for whatever reason, the essence of his
manhood is
revealed.
It's just in a kilt?
No.
Oh,
no, anytime
Listen
you
to his
see
explanation.
That's how
wayward penis.
That's how it evolved.
To stop you from blathering, is there any way at all, that you could put me and Josh, specifically Josh, in charge of making a T-shirt that simply says "Hello, Aardvark," and just as an experiment, see how many we sell?
Hello, Aardvark.
Hello, Aardvark on a white
black shirt, white letters.
Black shirt, white letters. Hello, Aardvark.
I'll have to get some artwork.
No.
Yeah, see? Nope. It's over.
It's over.
It'll never get done.
It's over.
Shouldn't have said it.
It'll never get done. Really, Pat? How many albums have I produced for you?
A lot.
Artwork get
black
done?
shirt, white letters.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, so what I'm asking here is, can you please sing the new song that you created on the spot? Do you remember it?
I do indeed. Here we go. Do we have time, I hope?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going commando.
Oh, yeah.
On a lark. I don't wear underwear after dark.
After dark.
I didn't know my zipper was down at the park. And an old lady remarked, "Hello, Aardvark." Come on, everybody. Hello, Aardvark. It was at the park. It was after dark. She said, hello, Aardvark. She put on her glasses and was quite surprised. Wait a minute. Aardvarks don't have one eye. Now she knows it's no wiener dog or a baby shark. She was embarrassed. She remarked, "Hello, Aardvark." At the park.
At the park.
She says, "Is that you, Clark?"
Is that you, Clark?
I remember that time on vacation in Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
Oh, we started kissing and it lit a spark. She pulled my zipper down and said, "Hello, Aardvark." Oh, my pants came off. Hello, Aardvark. Hello, Aardvark.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. It'll be on this date that you remember
Hello, Aardvark. Goodbye, freedom.
Yes.
Hello, Aardvark.
June 4th, 2024.
Okay, let's see. I can get some of this. You already mentioned this one.
June 4?
1974, 10-cent beer night in Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
At an Indians game. Then
Magnificent ride.
All hell broke loose.
They had to forfeit after fans became unruly and stormed the field.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem was that Texas Rangers manager at the time, Billy Martin,
He was a trouble starter, wasn't he?
That Billy gave all the team, told them, grab some bats, let's go out there, and started to kick ass. Yeah. I don't know why he would do that, but that's...
Because they were storming the field.
They were storming the field. Yeah.
Let's see now. Let's just do some birthdays. Everything else on this date is kind of unpleasant.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now, you know me. I'm going to ask, like, what?
No, tanks were involved.
The Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Oh, the tank guy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that was that could be a motivational, a guy against the government.
How about this?
Cinnamon Square this day in history?
Yeah.
Tanks for the
Memory. There we go. 1936, the birthday of, well, I'm going to have you guess. The birthday of one of the actors. Let's see, he's got a famous acting daughter.
Henry Fonda.
He starred
Tom
in
Hanks.
Bruce Stern.
There you go. Bruce Stern is right.
Good job.
Oh, that's right. His daughter looks like Christie's Afghan hound. That's right.
Lovely.
She's changed a lot.
Okay, now this one I'm going to get wrong. Born in 1956. Now this guy's name is Keith David. There's also a David Keith.
Right.
Oh, Keith David is a wonderful character actor. He's African American.
Yeah,
He?
They Live. He's in. There's something about Mary. He's the stepdad.
Great. He does a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of.
Oh, he's great.
Keith, an officer and a gentleman?
Yeah, a lot of voiceover.
I haven't seen that, so maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Was David Keith in that?
There you go.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's David Keith, if I remember correctly.
And then there's a happy birthday to the actor Horatio Sands. And then there's a new thing called a Sands Horatio.
That's where he's not in it?
The movie that he's not in.
That movie must have been looking for actors. That's why they didn't hire him.
And then,
what's that?
Is he a comic, Sands?
Comic and actor, yeah.
I thought so.
Comic Sans. It's a font joke. Thank you, Pat. Russell Brand, who I believe is currently in a movie called Hot Water.
Yeah.
Last I
How
checked.
dare he speak his mind and have opinions?
Wasn't he?
I don't remember.
Weren't there some more? I don't think it was what he said. I think it might have been. Never mind.
What did he do?
Friend of the show. Born in 1981 in the state. T.J. Miller.
Oh, yeah, TJ.
Friend of the show.
He was born in 81? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, he seems older than that to me. Yeah.
And then, oh boy, this is a tough one. 1990, the birthday of Evan Spiegel.
Who's that?
Who's that?
The catalog baron?
I would have thought, but not born in 1990.
Who's Evan Spiegel?
He's the co-founder of Snapchat.
Oh.
Okay.
He's rich.
He revolutionized sending nudes, you guys.
Did he?
Thank you.
Yeah, because they go away like that.
Every time you see
Sending nudes and drug deals online.
Screenshot.
Thank that guy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got a good one here. I did not know this.
Crazy German, though, isn't it? Isn't it that newspaper or something? Der
Spiegel?
Yeah. I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. In 1896, Henry Ford drove the first what is now called an automobile.
Yes.
Do you know what he called it?
The electric horse.
Was it a quadricycle?
Christy Lee with the win.
Yeah. Nice.
The quadricycle.
Boy, what a dummy to think it's a bicycle. What a with four wheels. Dumb guy.
He had to start somewhere.
What a stupid guy.
Okay.
I bet he read Der Spiegel.
You know, I was going to throw one of those in, but I thought, that's enough.
Nice way to tie it all together. Thank you very much.
And then behind closed doors, he didn't call it a quadricycle. I'll tell you when we go to break.
Okay, good. Now, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.